right. Hello, everyone. We are live, and the first thing I want to do is apologize to everyone who jumped in the stream. We were a little late today. As you're well aware, this seems to be a frequent flyer zone for technical difficulties. It's just something we're dealing with. We appreciate your patience, and sooner than later, I think we're going to get a little more streamlined with everything that's going on. We have a couple of big announcements to make. First off, this is our first affiliate stream, you guys. Yeah, hit those cheers. Like, oh my gosh, we thank you guys so much for helping share, for supporting us throughout this, just little endeavor of ours. We did it in our first 30 days. It feels amazing. I'm super excited to, see where this all goes, and we're excited to take you with us. On top of that, it looks like we're going to have some overlays here soon, so we're going to have a more professional look. So if you guys actually like watching us and seeing our faces, you'll have a little more of an entertaining background than what we're doing now. So just know big things are coming. And I think that's enough for announcements today. I think we're going to get right into the recap, and it looks like our characters are getting into some shit today. So Orrin, Ryan, go ahead and hook us up.
All right. In an attempt to secure support against the imminent Raskavan attack, our heroes met with the followers of Tuanul, who have begun heralding the reemergence of dragons into the world of Elbrinn. Upon returning to Orrin, we found it plunged deeply into a suffocating, sulphurous mist that befell the town as a result of a mining accident some time before. While looking for Marco's lost son in the mine, Orrin determined the poisonous cloud to be indicative of a dragon's regional effect on the area. Last we saw them, our heroes were captured by evident worshippers of the dragon before deciding they had delved deeply enough into the cave. Roll initiative.
And to kind of build that, you see us here. We're in the middle of the cave. Our party is surrounded by these small, robed, cloaked beings screaming out with their claws stretched out, trying to block the way. They say, "Be it prison or death." And go ahead and roll initiative, my guys.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh, baby! That's how you start.
I like the sound of that.
Same.
Oh.
Nat 20.
Yeah, natural 20.
Both of you?
Yeah.
Woo woo.
Wow.
Okay, so we're starting with Kane. What is your total initiative?
22.
Woo woo. Okay, Orrin.
4.
I like that. I like that a lot. Marissa.
Biggest, fattest 2.
Oh wow, you guys are great.
Hey.
And what's your full initiative, Ersid?
Hey, we gotta balance it
23.
out.
23. Okay, awesome. And we're
Bringing
gonna
up the
throw.
rear.
Yep.
Ooh, and I love Marco. He rolled a 1. So
So did I, Marco. It's okay.
all right. Well,
These guys.
it is the top of the round. You are surrounded by these small, strange creatures. They are to the side of this precipice that leads deeper into the mines, and there's 2 blocking the entrance from where you came. Kane, how do you proceed?
Right. Fucking hell. What way did we come in?
To your right on the map.
So this corner.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, excuse me, Ersid, you're first.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what I thought.
you're right. You're right.
Just Sparta kick him off the edge.
Can you just point which one is me?
This is you.
Oh, there's a lag on the Twitch stream, so. Okay, I see it.
Okay, awesome.
Cool. Okay. And we came from behind us.
The right, where you see you are the lead of the party heading in the direction that they are pulling you to.
Yeah, so we want to go the opposite direction that I am.
That's not
Okay. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna.
What you gonna do?
Fuck. Okay. Decision time. I'm gonna just take a shot at the one that is behind I can only imagine is one of our friends.
Do you want the one to the closest to me or the furthest away from me? If you can tell, this is Kane. This is Narissa, the one with the glaive. Which one are you shooting at?
The one by Narissa.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead and take a shot.
Okay. That's gonna be. See, it's +5. Yeah. 18.
18 hits.
Okay. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Is that within 5 feet?
Yes, you would get
Okay.
sneak attack.
Here we go. That's gonna be 9.
It's gonna be 9. Okay, awesome. So you loose your arrow. Marco ducks out of the way to make sure you have a clear shot. It whizzes right past Narissa as it sticks into the body of these cloaked figures, and you hear just a small as the arrow strikes true. You see this nasty, almost like green, fizzling liquid ooze out from between the robes and onto the ground. They are still up, and you can see them holding on to dear life. Is there anything you can do with your turn? Anything else?
I'm gonna get closer to Kane. Like I'm gonna go back to back with Kane.
You're gonna take opportunity attacks. Is that okay with you?
Oh. Can I just like slide over without leaving their area?
Can't you
No.
like disengage as a bonus action?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna disengage as a bonus action and then do that.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, Ryan.
Yep.
How many feet do you want to go?
Yeah, just like right up with Kane. Like
Just right here.
That's it. That's 5 feet from me.
yeah,
Okay, awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, these are larger than
Yeah, I was gonna
average.
say they look
5.
bigger.
Yeah.
So
But they're 5 feet, right? Yeah.
They are 5-foot squares, so if you're just gonna move one, then you're good to go. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now it is Kane's turn. What's popping, man?
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. It's a dex save,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get. It's a 20-foot cube, so I can get these two in front of Irsed, and then this one next to me, right?
Correct. So
I'll cast Fairy Fire on those 3.
on these 3.
Yeah,
Okay, awesome.
because the
Let's-
one next to Narissa's too far out, isn't it?
Well, if you want to do a 20-foot cube, there's no way you can get 3. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what you're working with. You can only get 2.
Damn. All right. Well, I'll just do 2 of them then.
Okay, the 2 furthest away, or the one next to you and one next to you.
One next to me and the one next to Irsed.
Okay, beautiful. We're gonna make some dex saves here. Okay, and what do I have to beat?
13.
All right, the one next to you. What color is your fairy fire?
It's purple.
It's purple. Are you playing your violin, or how are you casting it?
He's just gonna snap, and it'll cast right out of his fingers,
Okay, awesome. You snap.
like Tinkerbell.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so you snap, and there's like a small sparkle that comes out of your hand, and it wafts deeper into the room, begins to catch embers and blow up in this huge purple flame. And you see the creature next to Airsid sort of like rolls on the ground and spins quickly and dashes the flames off of its body. But the one next to you has no idea what to do, and it starts patting itself as its body alights in the purple flame. He is effectively fairy fired.
Great.
What does that do again?
You have
Gives
advantage.
us advantage.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes.
I'm just like,
Okay. Any other anything else you can do on your turn?
I will inspire Orrin,
Thank you.
and I will say, I guess if we're gonna fight these guys, perhaps you could scare them away.
That's the plan, anyways.
Okay, awesome. Now it is the creature's turn. We're going to start from the back and move forward. With the one next to Narissa, it's simply going to strike you. Okay, awesome. That is a 14. I don't believe that hits.
No.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, looks good. This one is going to run after. It's actually going to get a little bit closer. And then it's going to pass through you. And
Can I attack it
it's
with my
still
reaction?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to.
Okay, go ahead and make a hit as it dashes towards you and tries to get around the back of Kane.
Can I do reckless on my reaction?
You have not raged.
Right.
Oh wait, you can reckless without raging.
I was like,
so
I don't know
No,
if
I
it
think
matters.
no. She raged at the end of last time. So
I'm not allowing
you're not?
readied
Okay.
actions.
Gotcha.
Can I? Or
You should be able to reckless.
okay.
If not, I'm gonna allow it this time.
11. It didn't matter.
11, and you
Bad
swing.
both times.
You swing, and it dives under your glaive as it swings right across and cuts up some of the robes. And it rushes past, and it looks at you, and it growls as it brings both hands out and pushes you closer to the edge. I'm gonna need you to roll, I believe, athletics or acrobatics.
$20.
20, and he like pushes you, and he just you're betrayed by your form as you look a little live and a little light, and it pushes you and you stand sturdy just like a brick wall, and it looks at you with small yellow eyes glowing in the dark in awe. And we're going to move to homeboy over here. Ersid, you're being attacked by one of the larger creatures.
Do it.
Okay, and we're looking at how much. Okay, does a 14 hit?
That's my AC.
That's your AC, and it whips out a spear from under its robes. You don't see it coming. You're trying to put up your hands in guard, but it catches you as it slides across your elbow, and it's going to stab at you again for another hit. Okay, awesome. That hits as well as it. Let's see. The first damage was
2 attacks.
Yeah. So first damage was 6 piercing. The second one also hits for another 7 damage. What's your total health? No, I can see that here actually.
I have 15.
You have 15. To be,
So-
I'm gonna be nice. We're not gonna roll max damage on that, but you still take the total of 13 damage as it takes 2 bloody hits towards you. It slashes through your arm and then breaks your guard and it gets the tip of the spear deep into your gut. You can feel cold metal inside of your intestines as he rips it out.
Oh.
And this one is going to rush.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Ooh, this one's going after Marco. Actually,
Oh no.
yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, and it's going to try to grapple him.
Not Marco.
And as it tries to grab Marco, he brings up his war pick and pushes him back, and he grabs the war pick instead. In a battle of strength, he takes one hand off and grabs the spear as he goes to shoot and try to get an undercut under that spear or under that war pick. But Marco brings the warhammer down and just knocks it to the ground, trying to pin the spear in the dirt. Dust flies up, and the creature growls and says, "You have chose death." Now it looks like we have Uren.
Okay. So the inspiration you gave me, is that
Yeah.
that an additional D4 to my attack roll?
It is.
It's a D6.
A D6, even better. Okay. Do I have a clear shot on the one next to Ersid?
I'd say yes.
Okay.
I'd say yes. Are you formed of dreading?
Oh, yes. Bonus action, form of dread.
Can I have you roll a charisma save, please?
Charisma save. It's stuck in my glove. That is a charisma save, you said?
Yes, sir.
That is a 15.
That's a 15. And a voice comes into your head and says, "I want you to continue. Murder, death, feel me.
He just kind of nods.
Murder Death. That's your
Yep.
patron's name.
That's their handle. I'm going to Eldritch Blast that one next to Airset.
Okay, go ahead, take a shot.
And I'll wait, I better roll the damage die as well. What is that, a 10?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, to hit. That's probably pretty good. A little bit difficult with the lighting here. That is a 23 to hit.
That's a 23. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
All right. That is going to be a 7 plus 3, so 10 damage.
10 damage as you...
And it pushes him 10 feet.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's super sick. Okay, so as you develop your purple sphere of energy, it pushes right past Kane and the other creature as it dodges back, afraid that it might hit it, and it disappears and it lands right into the chest of this creature here, blowing off its clothes as it's flung off
Blew
the
off its
edge.
clothes?
Feel free to roll a perception check. Anyone who's watching this to see if you can get a good glimpse at the
I
creature.
mean, he's right in front of me.
Go ahead and roll,
Probably
bro.
not
Ooh,
watching
that's a
it.
pretty good roll. Perception.
I rolled a 18.
That is a 19 for me.
Okay, 18, 19. You guys notice that as the robes and cloth come off this thing, it is a small, almost humanoid creature with black scales and large white claws, and on its back seems to be something akin to something like a shield or a turtle shell, but it looks a lot like Orrin, just smaller.
On its back, you said there was a shell?
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
Huh.
and it flies off, and you can just hear as it flies down into the hole. Is that your turn, Orrin?
Am I in melee range of that one in front of Marco?
Yes.
Okay. So I will not be trying to escape that. Don't want to take any opportunity attacks. So I'll just finish my turn by just saying into Airsed's mind, don't die.
My advice to you.
Fair enough. All right.
Pro tip.
And Nerissa.
All right. I will rage, as I do.
Okay, awesome. You feel it's almost no one notices this but the air around you goes cold as your eyes turn into slits and you become focused. You almost see in like slow motion as everything is moving around you.
All right, and then I will attack the guy in front of me
All right, sounds good to me.
recklessly.
Get reckless.
$14.
14 definitely hits.
Oh, good. $15 damage.
15 damage.
Max. Yeah.
Are you going? Is this lethal, non-lethal?
I'm killing it.
Oh, you're killing it. Okay. How do you want to kill it?
It's small, right?
Yeah.
I just kind of flip the glaive up like in my hand like that and throw it down into it.
Ooh.
Just pierce it.
And like it's trying to reach towards you, it's screaming as it runs, and you just go straight through the bottom of its jaw, splitting it its half through the throat, and its body is just stuck impaled into the ground, bleeding out.
Then I'll pick it up and just flip the body off.
Nice. Yeah, okay. We'll say it flips into the deeper into the cavern, and you hear a soft thud as it reaches what you surmise to be the bottom. It is Marco's turn. Marco is going to go ahead and try to hit the one in front of him as it's accosting him right now. And as he picks up the war pick and brings it down, the creature just flies back, and you hear a loud clang as it hits what you surmise to be that shield shell kind of appendage on its back. And we're back at the top of the round with Ersid. What's up?
Am I within melee range of these two guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then I bonus action disengage,
Okay.
and I run as far to the right as possible. Wait, That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah.
I don't. You don't have to go off screen unless you really want to.
No, in fact,
That's 25.
yeah, you can put me one square down.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, and then I'm gonna take a shot at the one that's in between Marco and Narissa.
Shoot.
You have advantage. He's very fired.
Oh, nice. And in reference to Orrin's advice, I'm like coughing up blood and I spit up blood. Suit yourself, Orrin. I'm getting out of here. You know, maybe we should fight on the go. 19? Oh, wait,
19.
I have advantage.
Yes.
19.
Wait, why do you have advantage?
Very
Very
fire.
fire.
Oh, fair fire. Okay, awesome. Go ahead and roll damage, my guy.
7.
7 damage as it goes and it pierces right through. How do you want to kill this one?
Okay, so I take I knock my bow and I let it fly, and as it pierces through this little guy, it knocks him back, and to the point where it like the arrow is sticking through the back of the creature and knocks him back into Orrin, and
Ew.
like the Orrin, the arrow like gently pokes him.
Okay, and it
personal
flies
attack.
back and it just kind of bumps Orrin. You feel a small poke as this thing slinks down into the ground, dead. All right, anything else you want to do with your turn?
Can't heal, can I?
You have a
Do
healing surge,
You do have a healing surge
but you
if you
used
want
your bonus action.
Look at you being
Is that a
honest.
bonus?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Maybe next time.
All right, awesome. Okay, and we're next with Kane. What's up, man?
I guess I will. I don't want to do that. Your friends are dead. Maybe just give up. Tell us what this prison is about.
Oh, he's gonna call for reinforcements.
Well, then we'll kill him and we'll run away.
Roll persuasion. This will be an action since you're
Yeah.
trying to end combat.
Sure.
Ersid, can you put your damage on your character? I don't see it on my end.
I did.
Okay.
At 16.
16. And it looks around and it just sort of like it curls up and it begins to put its spear away, but it doesn't say anything.
Okay.
You know, bonus action.
No, I'm not going to use anything else.
All right. And it kind of looks and assesses the situation, and it takes this opportunity to bounce. Disengaging. I'm going to have to open up the map.
Can I take an opportunity attack as it tries to get away from me?
Do you have any sort of melee?
I have a dagger.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, is it disengaging or dashing?
Disengaged.
Then he can't take an opportunity.
Oh, that's true.
There you have it.
You're right. And he is
Sorry,
going
not
to-
trying.
And you see him. No, good. Thanks for keeping us both honest. And it rushes towards the edge of the walkway, and it jumps off and disappears under.
It jump.
Okay. Well,
Oh. Well, that's one way to do it.
okay. I'm going to inspect the body of the one that Air said put at my feet just a moment ago.
Okay, awesome. Give me just one sec.
Oh, also just to review, what I heard in my head, it was instructing me to go deeper.
It's just said kill them all.
Oh, just come on. Okay.
Just said murder death.
I tried.
Murder, death, feel me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I missed the first bit of it.
Okay, awesome. So you're going to expect that body. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I mean, like, I'm mostly curious as to what they are. I got a brief glimpse of one that it looked like vaguely dragonborn, but also has a shell. Like, I don't know if I or Orrin are familiar with that. Is that a normal thing?
You can go ahead and roll history.
That's gonna be a 7.
7. Okay. So looking at this, you're not too sure. You mainly focused on like the lore of dragons and like you didn't really delve into draconic creatures or like dragonborn themselves. Mainly focused on like the big burly like
Right.
let's go end the world type guys. So you may have heard of these things, but a name, nothing comes up to you.
He's just kind of nudging it, and just while he's there, is there any loot on it?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Investigation. That's going to be 12 plus 0. 12.
12. All you notice on this creature is the spear that it carries.
Okay. Is a spear a simple weapon?
I believe so, yes.
Ooh, then I'm going to take that.
Okay, go ahead.
Collection
And
of
that is going to
Weapons.
Yeah, random weapons.
be, I believe that is it's a standard spear. You're good. And Marco takes some time to speak up. Well, and he wipes his brow. That was not nearly as precarious as I was expecting.
Yeah, I kind of drop out of my rage, just like it's like I was holding my breath, just kind of blink. Yes, I don't think I needed to use my full strength for that, but
Yeah, like by now, Uren's form of dread extinguishes and it's like, yes, I didn't really need
Roll
that.
perception for me.
Perception.
I'm over in the distance. And oh yeah, no.
I'd say
We're all
14.
doing
It's a
all right.
14. You guys go ahead and role play. I got to speak to Orrin real fast.
Okay.
Should I like stand up? Or
No.
I'll just kind of.
how bad? I'm like, Era said, are you going to die?
Feeling a little woozy, but I've been here before.
This is what happens when we just jump right into a fight with things. They weren't gonna kill us.
Well,
I told you we wouldn't die.
I mean, I do think Kane might have a point. They were just trying to trap us. We could have got a better look at the cave, maybe. Saw my son.
They could have took us somewhere that we were trying to find, rather than skulking around in this cave precariously off these fucking gorges.
I mean, there's nothing.
They tried to push me off, you know?
and we successfully pushed them off. There's nothing stopping us from continuing to inspect the cave unmolested now that they're gone.
Well, it possibly may be molested because the last one ran away.
I doubt his ability to individually give us much trouble. He did run away after all.
Yeah, but who
can
knows if
I-
he's the only one?
Can I like get on my stomach and peer over the edge?
Yeah, so you
And
go ahead.
yeah, and just take a look and see what I find.
Okay, so you take a moment to like center yourself and take a look down the chasm as it sprawls out underneath you, and you feel the rocks and like dirt grittily poking into your open wounds. Go ahead and roll perception or investigation. What exactly are you looking for before that roll?
I'm trying to see like how deep it is, trying to get a better look at those bodies that you said were there and other scary things that might make me think that it's a dragon.
Okay. Sounds good. Go ahead and roll.
That's a 19.
That's a 19. You glean that there are about 6 bodies down there. A couple of them are smaller than the others, from what you can see. And 3 of them are cloaked in white robes that remind you of the messengers of Tuhanu. As you peer down, you see more of the bioluminescent fungus and creeping vines spreading throughout. And there's a small layer of fog on the floor that's kind of discerning a little bit of your vision, but that's about the most that you can pick out.
Aye, laddies, take a look at that. There's some of our religious friends. Looks like they're with their gods now, eh?
Very tasteful. And he just and Orrin just kind of glances over the edge just to kind of confirm that.
And you see a lot of this. It's harder for you to see, just because it is still a little dark in here. But you can make out silhouettes of bodies down there.
So are they just kind of like, are they just bodies? Like they're just kind of haphazardly scattered about? Is it?
They're all kind of in like a circular formation, but you can't necessarily discern like if they're moving or anything. They're still. That's all you can see.
But there seems to be some level of deliberacy to how they were placed.
A small bit.
Okay. Huh.
So, are we going to regroup, or should we venture deeper into the mines? It seems, I'm sorry, was it acid?
Yeah, I...
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm a tough guy, but it's hard when your spleen is hanging out. So, I might need to take a rest the next time.
We don't have any capacity to heal him, do we? Like, I know we don't have any potions.
You guys can, there's healing surges. You guys can take a short rest. You guys could go back to town. It's up to you how you want to do that.
Here, I'll turn to Marco and say, and let me ask you this. Where do you think would be best for us to go to find your son?
Well, judging by those bodies down there, I'd have to assume further in. One of them has to be Joshua.
Then maybe we should go. I mean, that last fight wasn't hard.
No. All right. Okay, just give me a second. Let me gather myself.
Right. Perhaps we take a breather.
I can just I'll just healing surge.
You're gonna healing surge instead of short rest?
Or we could take a short rest.
That's up to you guys.
I'd be down for a short rest.
If the lads and the lass wanna go, then just give me one quick moment so that I can patch myself up.
I'm in no terrible
I mean,
hurry.
is a healing surge.
Yeah. Why don't you have a seat? He said.
Okay. And I sit down on a rock.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead and roll your hit die, however many you want. Just know that if you roll 2, you will not have a healing surge later.
Where am I hit die? How many do I have?
2.
Yeah, you should have 2 d8s.
Wait, if I roll 2, then I don't have a healing surge. What is a healing surge?
Healing surge is spending up to half of your hit die as a bonus action to heal.
Okay. I don't know. It seems kind of useless, so just save it. So I'm just gonna roll both of them.
Okay, awesome.
Well, I'll roll one and then see where we're at.
Sounds good to me. Don't forget to add your constitution.
I mean, I'd be down for a short rest if we feel like.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, that's what's
Oh,
happening.
it is. Okay. Okay. hit and just normal hit dice. Okay.
Yes.
My Constitution modifier?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that was 4. So I'm at 6. I'm just gonna do another one.
Okay.
Okay. 8. So that puts me at 14.
Okay, you guys you spend your time patching yourself up. The rest of the party spends time collecting themselves. You see Marco just sort of near the edge of this walkway, just looking down into the yellow gritty mist with a very longing and thoughtful stare.
I go up to him, kind of put my hand on his shoulder, like, and then I take it off.
He looks at you. Is everything all right?
I'm sorry about your son. He could still be okay, but
I've been looking down here for a while. They don't seem to be moving down there. I'm worried.
it is. I don't want to say interesting because that feels rude, but it is interesting to see how much you care for your son.
Isn't that what any father would do?
No.
You are truly a strange entity, you know that?
I've been told. I just wanted to let you know that I do feel bad. And I will do everything I can to help you, since you have been kind to me.
Well, you get what you give, don't you? I appreciate it. Then he stretches and gets up and he looks around. Well, Edison, how are you feeling?
Oh, much better. Yeah, just needed a quick breather. Yeah, got the lungs back.
Well, I
Does
suggest
a few jumping jacks.
all right, and I suggest we keep crawling along then. And he starts to walk further down the path. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
Yeah, I walk up to Narissa and I kind of just speak in her ear. Not like a whisper, but kind of quiet. I say, that was good. I saw that. That's called empathy.
I try to trip him.
I did
You
say I was
tried to trip
allowing
me?
I try to
PvP.
trip you. You should
Go
walk.
ahead and roll athletics versus acrobatics or athletics.
What the fuck?
I can't even tell.
Thanks, son.
I think it's an 8. It's not great. I haven't been rolling great.
Fucking hell, dude. 7.
No.
I trip him, but I'll catch him as he's going down.
Just Squid Game, grab his collar.
And
Yeah.
you catch him as he's looking down the chasm, ready to meet his fate. He feels his body stop abruptly moving.
I appreciate the advice. I'll keep it in mind. And I'll watch your back if you watch mine. And I'll pull him back up.
Brush myself off and I say, alright, I can't tell if that was progress.
All right. Anything else?
Orrin has something, but he'll wait until later.
Okay, awesome. So you guys push deeper and further into Moore's Well, and you find yourselves. Let's go ahead and get you guys a new map. Stone, if you don't mind cutting the camera. Oh, it's not even on the map. You're good. Close your eyes, you guys.
Not as light on your feet as I thought you were. There, Sid.
What, me?
Yeah.
No. This is all. It's called a long con, laddie. It's all part of the act. You see, I
Yeah.
make her think that she's in charge, that she's got power. And
Right.
really, it's me orchestrating the whole thing.
Yeah, I a thief. I know about the long con.
Oh yeah, right. That's right. What is it that you stole?
Well, that's neither here nor there. Stolen a bunch of things.
It's a very vague and
This looks
non-committal
good.
answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So you guys find yourself deeper into Moore's Well, and everything's covered in even more moss. It starts to grow like a good 2 inches thick off the wall, and even off the floor. You can feel your feet squelching around, and that mist is coming up to about, we'll say, waist high, and you find yourselves on a bridge looking over what seems to be more of the well itself, and there's a river coasting through the bottom.
Does it look clean or gross?
It's hard to tell with all the mist and such.
How far down?
How far down? Probably another 20, 30 feet.
What's fall damage?
D6 per 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're approaching from this side.
Yes.
Now that
well.
we're in, like, now that things are like visibly more, like, just lair-y, like, is like Orrin's gonna be keeping an eye out for, I don't know, dragons, I guess. Just like, and just
I'm gonna keep an eye out for dragons.
Yeah. Should we all be? Should we be stealth?
You tell me.
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Sure.
We should be stealth.
I think you guys should roll stealth then.
Oh, that's not bad.
Bro, I swear to God.
All right, and we're gonna start with our boy Marco. I have that in mind. And Kane, what's up?
That's. Oh wait, am I proficient? I'm sure I am. Yeah. That's 14.
14. All right, looks good. Uden.
17.
Okay.
3.
Okay, looks
Never
good.
rolled
And
so bad in my life.
Ersi.
19.
Okay, you guys are feeling pretty good about yourselves.
And I'll step in front of the party and take point and be like, I'll take the light foot.
And I'll follow behind you and surmise I can lead you, well,
Orrin will take, like,
at least a little. I don't think I've ever been this far down. What'd you say you're gonna be Orrin?
right there is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll bring up the rear.
I
I guess
like-
I'm too busy looking over the side of the thing being like, God, I want the bath so bad.
Okay, awesome. I'll have you, whoever is looking for anything in particular, whether it be the bodies or keeping out for danger, I'd like you to roll perception.
Yeah, I'm pretty much only fixated on those little creature guys.
Same.
Okay, awesome. Anyone else? Doing anything different?
I mean, Orrin, like I said, is just like looking for just anything that like he'd recognize as like, oh, that's a dragon. That's a
So the
that's a
fog,
clue to our.
the fog is at like our waist.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to kind of like get down like this and see if I can see any like movement in the fog anywhere, like any air currents or like.
Go ahead and roll perception. Well, you're trying to air currents of the fog? Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't think I have to give you any debuffs on that. Go ahead and roll perception. And then either Kane or Ersid can roll perception at advantage.
18.
18.
Finally.
I rolled perception.
Roll it again.
24.
Okay, 24. We'll start with you. Uren, you can't see the bodies from this position, but as you guys cross further into this so-called lair, you see about, I can point it out to you actually. So you guys would find yourselves over here, and you see all these like walkways, these stairs carved by earth, water, and erosion. And along the way, you see at the bottom, in this grove almost, you can kind of see more of the bioluminescent plants there. That's where the bodies stay. You, Narissa, have noticed specifically that the current is moving, I would say, southeast and upward. And Uden, while you're looking at those bodies, you see a couple of small robed creatures making their way and milling around, checking on them, prodding at them, poking them, things like that.
Do you mean me?
Oh, excuse me. Yes, Ersid.
Yeah, okay. Alright, we've got little friends down there by the bodies. Do you want me to take a shot?
No.
Not yet. How many are there?
You see 3.
I think I can make out that there's 3 of them.
How far away are they?
30 feet down, and let's say you guys are. Let's push you over here.
I'm like quite a ways away.
Okay, you're looking at about 75, 80 feet away, and then down,
Right.
30 feet. So they're
Is
they're
the
distant.
southeast direction where we came from?
Roll survival.
7.
7. The twisting, turning nature of Moore's well has kind of discombobulated you. You don't have really an idea of where you are in reference to the surface.
Then I'll just say the air currents are pushing the fog up this direction, and I'll kind of point. I don't remember if that's where we came from or not.
Can Udren see the pile of bodies? And
They're not really piled. I would say you have a little bit of trouble. I don't think you have dark vision, do you?
I do not.
Okay, yeah, I would say you have a little bit of trouble. Like, you can see them over there, but you couldn't make out too much.
Okay.
Too many specifics.
I mean, like, just kind of going by what I've already seen, I just say to everyone, I think that looks to me like an offering of some kind. Like, these creatures clearly, like, think highly of the dragon, worship it even, and to place them so deliberately in a space like that, it rings to me of a sacrifice, a tribute to them, even to the creature, even. And all I'm saying is that I feel like we should exercise caution. If we get much closer, we may yet see a dragon, which I'd hazard we're not quite ready to contend with.
Well, what do you want to do? You want to pull up some chairs and enjoy the show, or are we going down there?
I'm not going to say I don't want to do that, but if I'm just saying, if we don't see Marco's son soon, we might do well to head back up.
How you feel about that, Marco?
I'm feeling fine. I think we should continue. Do you see any dragons here? All I see are these, if lack of a better word, minions.
Do I trust Marco?
Roll insight.
Do I trust Marco? Is Marco trying to feed me to the dragon?
Yeah. Is Marco sus?
Fuck you. That's a natural one for a 4.
There's nothing about Marco that seems off. He's really just intent on getting his son, you would think.
Yeah.
It's not clear to me at this distance that I can make out if any of the bodies look like a small boy. I've seen Joshua, so I would semi-recognize him.
You have the best sight in this situation, but due to the fog, you can see different sizes of bodies, and you see a couple of three that are still motionless, that seem to be smaller in nature.
Right. Well, what do you say about this? Since I've got the lightest foot and the best eyes and a lot of other things, so maybe I scooch on ahead and see what I can see.
Yeah, the most spears in your gut, the most blood on your clothes, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Glad
mate.
you said
Also-
something.
Go ahead.
I think there is
the mo-
something to that idea.
Walk up
The
there.
most finishes as well. If you're listing off all those things, you bloody wanker.
Yeah, you're
If you
welcome.
could see me, I'd be rolling my
You're welcome
eyes.
for the help in all those, healing that cut in your, where was that? In your chest from the knife in the bar.
Great. Then you just stay here and protect the group like you know how. Then, all right. While I go out and do the things that we need to do.
Then
Alright,
go.
Don't die on your own.
Or
Okay,
do
and,
your decision.
Dang.
So I continue with my stealth, and I'll move closer.
Okay, where do you want to approach you? I'm gonna have your passive perception, so seeing where this is in juxtaposition to the rest of the map, that there was a pathway that you guys passed that you guys should be able to walk up, or you can go specifically through the bridge over here. How do you want to proceed?
Well, the map was not on the screen anymore, but
Oh, okay.
there was a. That's okay. There was a pathway that was going down in the direction.
Yeah, so if you go to with your eyes, with the way you kind of perceive the world, your ability to survive in the wilderness, you did see a staircase that led down that you think might lead directly towards that area. You also could move forward and take use of the carved stairways.
I'll take the carved stairways.
Okay. As you proceed, I'm gonna have you roll stealth, since now you are singular.
I'll inspire him.
What do you say before he leaves, or what do you do?
Don't die, you stupid fuck.
Inspiring indeed.
All right. What's your roll?
Dirty 20.
Ooh, okay, awesome. You're feeling pretty good. And you make it towards the end of these carved stairways, and you're just over this river that you can hear rushing under you as it pushes through the rocks around. And you're real deep in the mist at this point. It's starting to get harder and harder to see. More of it seems to be collecting. That being said, this is as close as you can get. If you go down the pathway next to you, it's going to take you further away from the area where the bodies are being kept.
So did this little carved stairway that I went down, did it lower me like it's going down as well?
Yes, it did.
So now how far am I from the ground?
From the bottom level, you're probably about 15 feet up.
Okay. So it looks like I've traveled maybe like 25 feet closer to my objective.
You're
Can I-
much closer.
Oh,
You're probably
yeah,
more
okay.
like 50 feet closer than you were.
Okay, so can I make out from here if there's a small boy?
Like I said, the fog sits pretty thick. I'll have you roll a perception check.
You're inspired.
Or did you use
Oh.
that on your stealth?
No, I didn't use that on my stealth.
Okay, use that inspiration if you'd like.
Perception, that's that. 18.
18. So you're looking deep, and you're as the fog currents wisp and wade about. You happen to catch clearings, little pockets of air where you can see clearly, and you see that every single one of these people are kind of like kneeling, and their heads are being like pulled back almost. And you see that every once in a while you see chains on hands, so you think that's why they're immobile, and they all have sacks over their heads.
It's the prison.
Oh. Wait, so they're kneeling.
Yes.
Oh, so they're not even laying down.
They're not dead.
No.
Oh, they could not be dead. Probably not with this information. Shit. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it's just too fucking scary to go on by myself, so I go back and tell the group.
He's coming back. I'm like, I think he died. We should probably just move on.
Yeah, let's go back. He will be remembered.
You hear as you approach the party.
All right, guys, took care of the dragon. It's all done. We can leave.
All right.
No, you didn't.
Doubt.
No, but I did see something a little interesting. You know, I kind of just assumed that those blokes over there were, you know. But turns out, you know, they look alive. They're like placed, they're kneeling, and they've got chains on and bags over their heads. So I think your theory, Orrin, might be onto something. That being said, that makes it even more dangerous. So
you
know,
you think there's a possibility that he's down there and that he's still alive?
still couldn't make out any specific person, but I do think that those people down there, they're alive.
I see.
Well, that answers my question. So, you coming with me or not? And Marco grabs his war pick and decides to saunter on over to the carved stairway.
You're gonna kill a dragon, Marco.
I'm going to save my son. I don't intend on fighting any mythical beast.
And we shouldn't either. But I think that we can get in and get them out before. Like, no dragon involved, as far as we're concerned.
Right,
You know, I
Marco.
could, yeah.
Slow and steady, mate.
Now, how many were down there? Do you think, like, you seem to have excuse me, you seem to have a clear shot on them almost from here. Do you think that there are few enough that you and I could take them out from a distance?
Oh, the little minion guys.
Yes.
There were 3. Yeah, I definitely think that if you and we snuck up, how far can you shoot?
A good.
Can you shoot from here?
I can shoot a good 120 feet.
Very specific.
How far is it between?
So it's about
Less than
75
that.
feet out and then 30 feet down.
There's a lot of
And
fall.
with especially you, Orrin, would be rolling at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Ersid, because of the thickness of the fog, I think you might also be rolling at disadvantage.
Now, what if we go a little closer, like down to where I was? And what if we do this? If our objective is to, it depends on what our objective is. Are we trying to just distinguish which one may be Joshua, or are we trying to save all of them? You know? So
Why not?
depending, sure, why not? I mean, I think we should if we can, if possible. But what about if me and Orrin go down to the next level where I just was? We're closer. Might be an easier shot. We can still be stealthy. Get the jump on them. Meanwhile, the whole time they didn't know that you lot have climbed down this other set of stairs down to the ground floor, and then when we, open fire on them, you bum rush them.
Yes. Yes, with any luck, we'll kill the first 2 and they can free the prisoners. Also,
Exactly.
I did the math, and just that distance is about 76 feet, just at the angle. So that is within my range, but you said that the
76 feet.
Yeah.
You being interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you would have the
you
range,
did
but
Pythagorean theorem?
Yeah.
hey, I appreciate that. So yes, you would be able to reach comfortably, but it's the
still
biggest
mist.
problem
It's
is
still-
the misty.
Visibility's still bad. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still think that's a good idea.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Sure.
Sure.
We'll go save the people. When you were down there, did you see if their feet were chained or stuck into the ground? You know, the chains themselves.
DM, was it the chain? Was it on their hands?
So you could see, you surmise that the chains are on their hands because they're kneeling, but their bodies are pulled back with their arms pulled back behind them and in a position that seems tied together.
With chains.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I would assume that they are chained to the ground.
Right. So
That just
here's
seems
my issue
logical.
with your plan.
All right. I'm open to criticism. You know, this is a democracy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one who can pick a lock.
Well,
Or you can give me your tools.
Do you know how to pick a lock?
I'm a jack of all trades, mate.
I mean,
it may be a non-issue. If all three of the creatures are dead, we can. You and I
Smash
can
'em.
go down.
But we don't
at
know
leisure.
if more might arrive or the dragon might come. I think being fast is
If a-
what we want.
If
to
a
do.
dragon comes,
That is prudent.
fuck all of those people down there. I will leave them.
I'm sorry, Marco, but if a dragon comes, you know, I've done my part, and you know, I'm gonna go back.
Well, I'm sick of planning. The faster we move, the faster we can save my son from this dragon. So,
I say
are we
that
ready?
you do what you're saying. You and said shoot from above. We can go save them below.
All right.
Agreed.
Yeah, you know, here, just take my lockpick just in case it might be useful.
Thank you.
All right. So I think we should have everyone. So we're doing how are we breaking up the teams? We're gonna do Kane, Narissa, and Marco, and then Uda and Ersid up top.
That's right.
Okay, then I'm gonna have you guys roll separate stealth. And we're gonna need a couple of maps here. That'll be fun. Hey, are you on? You got that, Stone? All right, thank you.
Shout out Stone.
Making it happen.
Follow him on Twitch.
I'll definitely. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'll just be there, I guess. I'm just so not stealthy.
Well, that sounds like a problem. We're gonna bridge. We're about to cross. So go ahead and roll stealth. We'll start with the higher up party, Udan and Ersid.
Oh, do we have high ground?
Yes.
It's over.
It's over.
You guys want to roll stealth?
Yeah. Oh, nat 20. Look at that.
Ooh.
I was a
Ersid,
little
24.
24.
24.
Okay, the mist coils around you, and it's wispy
Oh, dude.
yellow, ichory form, and you guys settle in quite well. Orrin, your natural coloring sort of blends in with this. Your translucent form allows you to really just take advantage of the area. Ersid, this is your home terrain. You know how to be sneaky. All my guys on the lower floor, what is your stealth?
$23.
9.
All
I
right.
told you I haven't rolled above a 10 like more than once.
I'm gonna need you to do that now.
I know. I'm sitting here siphoning away all your luck. I've
Yeah.
had a lot of good rolls.
Okay, awesome. Looks great. So you guys are feeling pretty good. As you guys get to the lower floor, the mist is just, it's almost sickening. For some odd reason, it's like as you keep getting closer, the mist gets thicker and thicker. It wasn't this thick when you guys entered the mine, but it's deliberately growing. I need you all to make con saves, please.
I was so lucky last time. There's no way I'll be that lucky again. My con mod is just +1.
The only thing I can do is make con saves.
Just as well. Mine wasn't great.
Oh, it's only on the lower floor.
Oh, on the low.
You and Ersid are fine.
Excellent.
Natural
Okay.
20.
Hey, Narissa.
20. Not natural.
The gods smile upon
And
us.
you guys, you cough a little bit, but you're not feeling any debilitation from the mist. All right. So, are you guys sniping?
Yeah.
Do they?
think so.
Can we see them? Can we see our party?
Can we see each other?
No.
Fuck.
Okay.
If you want to, if you guys go in there, you guys may be spotted. Is there like a queue? Are you guys waiting for each other to? What was
Yeah,
the
we
goal
didn't come
there?
up with one of those. Huh.
Didn't say.
So are you at the
think it was
bottom
a-
floor? Let's start with the bottom floor. Are
Okay.
you guys just going in there?
I think I was planning on like waiting until the dudes were shot.
Okay.
Yeah. That was
Very first.
That's what I inferred anyway.
Before we
Yeah.
go in,
Okay. Good.
can I
Good,
see
good.
the bad guys down here?
Roll perception.
So like down there, the fog cloud is like almost opaque. Then.
Yes.
Oh.
Really good.
Yes. I mean, it's still obscuring your vision even up there.
Yeah.
14.
You can hardly pick out anything down there.
Cool.
Great.
All right, Orrin,
Okay.
pick a target.
I'll take the one on the right.
Okay, and you guys are also staring into this fog, and it starts to get deeper. You guys can swear, specifically Ersid, you see one of these creatures, and its yellow eyes feel as if they're staring into yours as the mist just closes over them.
That's so spooky.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm spooked. Okay. Okay. On 3. Are we shooting the same one?
You guys can maybe see, I'll let you guys roll perception checks to see if you guys can see movement in the fog, but it's growing so thick that you'd be hard pressed.
Okay, go ahead. You first.
Yeah, I rolled a 17 on that perception check.
A 17. You are making out silhouettes that are moving, but every once in a while they'll move and then the fog will wisp around them and they'll disappear.
Okay.
Ersid,
I rolled a 22.
22. You're having a much better time keeping track of the flow of things as they move. You can kind of see breaks in the fog, and your tracker's just instinct is helping you keep an eye on them. So I will allow your first shot to be without disadvantage.
I'm just grabbing like Kane and Marco with both hands so that we don't lose each other in the fog, because my plan is just like cover you while you unlock things.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Orrin, you ready?
Ready.
Okay. I
3,
need you all to roll
2,
initiative.
1. Initiative.
That's good. Man, I'm killing it with my rolls. I'm so afraid for when the other shoe drops.
Right.
I need to get new dice.
Oh, yours
Since they're being
cursed.
bad tonight.
Kane, how are you feeling?
19.
All right. Uden,
That was an 18 as well.
an 18 or 19?
18.
Okay, awesome. Noresa,
5.
looking good. Do Ersid.
14.
Okay. And then we got these guys out here. And how is Marco feeling? Ooh. What's your dex, Kane?
My dex is 16 plus 3.
Okay, awesome. Looks good. So you guys feel good. There's nothing stating that you've been noticed per se. Kane, how do you proceed?
Fuck.
Kane, let me show you what you're seeing.
Yeah.
It was. I got it. I think it's this one right below Narissa.
No, I didn't save the right one. Oh, no, it's this one. Okay, so you guys are right here. If that makes any sense. So you guys
Yeah.
would be seeing this.
Okay.
Let's say you guys are about right here each. You guys, I think we can just say that you're up here.
Yeah.
And I think we can just use this map.
Okay.
But it's very hard to make anything out.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you'll see a pocket of the mist billow away, and you'll make out one of the bodies or maybe one of the creeping creatures making its way around. The last one you saw was maybe right here.
Okay. Fucking hell. I'm going to just skirt along this wall using my hands.
Okay. How far are you gonna go?
Going to go 20 feet.
1, 2, 3. That's 20 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna stay there
Okay. Awesome.
and just keep my eyes peeled for the line of hostages.
Okay. Awesome. Are you gonna ready a specific action?
I guess I'll ready the lockpick for when I see them.
Okay.
I don't want to. Well, actually, I will ready fairy fire for when I see one of the creatures.
Okay, awesome. I like that. Okay, next up in initiative order, we have Orrin. You're up top. Actually, now it's Orrin.
Okay. I am going to take a shot at the one I can see. An Eldritch
Okay,
Blast.
I'll roll at disadvantage, my guy.
All right. Hey. Oh, it would have been an nat 20. But I am happy to take a 19. And that will be, what is that, 6 or a 9? That's a 9. And 9 plus 3, 12 damage.
You roll 12 damage. Okay, so as you throw your Eldritch Blast into the mist, you see one of these creatures just not even do anything. They're checking on one of the prisoners, and they are caught off guard. And you get them right in the back, and you see like a big, almost like light flash off of them as they take the damage. And the mist quickly disperses, and you see, let's see.
I have some extra little markers if we need stuff.
Yeah, they're only going to be up here for a minute just to give you guys a look.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so there, we'll do this. I'll be fast.
These are all guys.
Enemies?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, with my photographic memory, I will remember this.
Yep, because I'm wiping it right off.
Okay. I gotcha.
Come on. Oh, nice. You want to cut the feed on the map real fast?
What the fucking?
Okay, that's what you guys see. As the mist immediately returns.
Fairy fire goes off,
Okay, awesome. They will make saves.
and I'm gonna drop it right in the center to try and get the most amount I can get in that 20-foot cube.
And
Okay.
the map is still on screen. Like, I don't know if we needed to.
Did he cut the map?
Not from the camera.
Stone, can you cut the map real fast? Because it's just messing up. Okay, and so they are going to make saves. It's a deck save, correct?
Yeah,
For how much?
13.
13. Ooh, okay, awesome. So as you guys, as the fog clears, your fairy fire pops. The purple flame swirls in, and it catches even a lot of the fog cloud as it sifts its way into two of the creatures and all of the prisoners.
So all the prisoners are lit then?
Yeah, all
Yes.
the prisoners are lit. It gets everything that's in that 20-foot cube.
Yes,
That was a great idea.
Yeah,
for
that was
this
smart.
miss.
that was a big move, big plays, and after that, it would be Ersid.
Yeah, I was locked on to a different creature.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Go ahead and take a shot. I'll let you roll not advantage, but no disadvantage.
No disadvantage. Okay.
Yep.
12.
12. Okay, awesome. Give me just a moment. This is what we're gonna do, and then you guys can bring them back up.
You think I got him?
Hey, it works. Okay. And we're gonna use this as a wall. So we don't have enough minis for prisoners. I'm gonna use dice. All right. And Ersid, you let loose a shot as it rings out, and actually one of the creatures you were locked onto, it looks a little familiar as it still has its robes on and its bulging backside. And you go ahead and shoot, and it immediately hears the arrow whiz and turns its body around as it breaks off and snaps off of its hard carapace. It is their turn.
Damn it.
And this one, the one you just shot kind of whips out its spear and starts looking around, and it starts chattering in this strange language. Orrin, you hear?
Is it draconic?
Yes.
I speak it too.
Hey, Orrin and Narissa. Actually, Orrin, you probably wouldn't hear this. Narissa, you would hear. Drop it. I need to see them.
God, I can't even. I'm not gonna give away my position, so I'll just I'll keep that for now.
Okay. And then. You should be fine. Well, let's hope you're fine.
Don't like that.
There we go. And you see from one of the flaming creatures, the purple flame sifting through the mist, a different flame arises, almost like green in color as it whizzes towards you.
Oh God.
Does a 15 hit.
Sure does.
Okay, awesome. And as you see this green flame flying through the mist, it hits you right bare in the chest, and you suffer 7 points of fire damage as it climbs around your clothes and all over you. How much is your max health?
17.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, awesome.
Jesus.
And let's see. At a moment's notice, you see the fog in this area just completely dissipate. And you're left with, it's still a little obscure down here, but not nearly as thick. And you see another one of these creatures looking up towards you and Ersid. And I need, you guys are both going to see these straight beams of green fire hurtling towards you. Yeah, they both hit.
We don't have any cover.
I don't think cover would help you. I'd be willing to give you guys half cover. So that would make your armor class is 14.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're in your armor class with +2 is?
Also 14.
Okay, yep. This isn't going to help you at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, and you guys both
No problem.
You guys both take 10 points of fire damage as the fire wisps its way across your body, and I believe both of you are going to be making massive damage rolls. Go ahead and make your con saves for me, please.
Don't like that. No. Cons. Dirty 20.
Okay, awesome. You feel the flames go up, and it's almost like you could imagine the fiery pits of hell around you, and finally you come back to consciousness, to focus, and you don't let this pain stammer you at all. How you feeling there, Sid?
I got a 10.
This is exciting. This is our first massive damage as you feel the flames just almost like opening wounds and cauterizing them at the exact same time, immediately sending you in just a stupor of pain. And in this moment, you have disadvantage on your attack rolls and ability checks until the next turn, and no reactions for you, my guy.
Wait. Okay.
How much damage?
So was
10.
10. Was that fire? Where did it come from?
The
From
creature.
this little guy right here.
Oh god, I gotta
The
kill him.
little dude?
Yeah.
He's tough as nails. Holy crap.
Fuck. Okay. All right.
All right, awesome. And there is a third one, a beam of fire that is going after you, Orrin.
Oh.
You see it heading its way, and it certainly strikes true for 4 fire damage as you see the flames just clamoring around you.
Sweating.
I don't like that.
All right, we are next in the initiative order. I want to say this is, come on, go away. Narissa, what's up?
Where you at, Orrin?
I am on a scale.
Don't forget your healing, sir.
Yeah, yeah. And also, I love having that as a bonus action. I never have anything I can do with that. I'm at 5. So
Yeah, I'm at 4.
Can I stand there with my 10 feet? Where is he, technically? So I can't do that?
I don't think so.
I'll stand there, then.
Okay, awesome. So you rush up, brandishing your glaive, pushing through the mist as it flies around you, and you run up on this much smaller creature holding a stave.
I will rage.
Okay, awesome.
I've been rolling so shit. I will reckless attack.
Oh gosh. And the world stands still as you release a
Come
flurry
on.
of strikes.
I think that one is.
That one is
Fairy
fairy
fired.
fired, so you don't
have
need it.
advantage.
Oh, okay. I'll just do it with advantage then.
And there's no more disadvantage.
Good.
Okay, 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Yes.
6.
6 damage.
Lowest. I've never rolled so bad in my
Okay,
life.
as you throw out your glaive, you sling it and use the end of the glaive. You catch it as just the tip of the blade kind of swipes up through this creature's clothes. You see green blood emit as it falls to the ground and takes 6 damage. Anything else you can do with your turn?
No, I think that is everything.
Okay, we're back to the top of the round with Kane.
What about our boy Marco?
Yeah, I don't. No,
Doing
No,
anything?
Marco goes after he.
Yes.
Marco goes after me.
Wait, isn't it Ersid? Oh,
No,
Ersid
it's Kane.
It's Kane?
Then Marco. Then Udin.
Okay.
Then
Yeah,
Ersid.
yeah.
And all
I
Marco
was
could do
getting
last
it
time was run.
confused with the last one. I think.
Gotcha. Right. Oh boy.
What you gonna do?
I'm going to. Oh my god. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the one that is shooting fireballs.
Much
Go
appreciated.
ahead. That's a wisdom save?
Yes.
Ooh, and you throw out your dissonant whispers. You speak into its mind, ushering words of just unintelligible discontent as it looks around and it sort of like scratches its head, and then it lowers its eyes and looks at you. Go ahead and give me half damage, my guy.
Damn it.
Watch it still die.
Hopefully.
$15.
Okay, so
Cut in
7.
half. Yeah.
Okay, 7 damage. Okay, looking
Really
good.
wish you would have failed that.
Wouldn't you
Would
and me
have been
both?
nice.
All right, awesome. Uden, what's up, man?
I'm out of spells.
You're out of spells?
Yeah.
Okay.
Level
so
2.
so what do I see down there? There are 3 dudes.
Yes,
Okay.
3 small draconic creatures, you assume.
Yeah. Now, it wasn't too clear just like from the miniatures that I saw. But
Well, this is what you see now.
okay, so just like the kind of like brief dispersal of the fog, like we don't
No,
need
they-
to memorize
it's
The
it.
fog is
dispersed.
gone.
Okay.
You see everything
they
that's on
dropped
the
it.
map. If
Okay.
if you couldn't see these guys, I would have taken them off the map.
Okay, just wanted to double check that.
Okay.
How are they? You know what? He's in no mood to die, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to healing surge.
Okay.
It's
Awesome.
going to be a 1d8 if I'm not mistaken.
You could do you could do the 1d8 plus con.
You can do 1 or 2. You just have
You
as
have
many.
you can only
as-
do half.
Okay, you can only do half.
Yeah.
1d8 plus 3. Hey, that's a 10.
Okay.
Nice.
And I'm going to do that. This is going to be a...
What is your arcane focus?
My arcane focus is a ring.
It's a ring, okay, and you sort of like grasp your ring, and the shadows around you sort of coil up your body and begin to stitch up your wounds as you heal 10 HP.
Okay, cool. Okay, I am going to... I'm going to aim for a fairy-fired one, so I can get that advantage.
One of these two.
And is any one of them, like, obviously more injured?
With that, here, roll a perception check. I don't make you spend anything.
Ooh, that wasn't bad. That wasn't good.
You can't tell.
Yeah.
That wasn't good.
Okay, then I will just fire an Eldritch Blast at that one.
Sounds good to me.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Kill it.
Let's
Kill
go.
it.
Big.
Okay, so that's gonna be 18 damage.
It's gonna be 18 damage. Woo wee. That one. Okay. You
Explodes.
you raise your hands as like the shadows that were stitching you up start to crawl up your body, and they turn into that same purple color that emits from your Eldritch Blast, and you have a whole two-handed bolt rippling like a Tesla coil as it disappears from your hands and appears almost engulfing this creature, and you see all of its clothes blast off, and it looks at you just with so much hate. Its black, coiled, and gnarled body, it's dripping green ichor as it falls to the floor. Good job. Anything else you can do?
So he survived that?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh wow, he's tough. I will
That's fine.
I will step back just to like just as far as I can on that thing, just to try and get out of sight.
Okay.
And is it a free action to fall prone?
Yes.
I will do that.
Absolutely. It's not even a free action. It's just
it's
you just go down.
Yep. I just lay out.
Okay.
Just get out of sight. Don't want another green fireball.
Beautiful. Edison, what's popping?
So, what Orrin is doing, that like he's totally like out of sight, right?
Yes.
Okay. Good idea. Did I have disadvantage, but now it's gone because it's my next turn?
No, you have it until the end of this turn.
Gotcha. Okay, but if I'm shooting a fairy fire one,
It's a normal shot.
That's a normal shot. Okay, yeah.
Come on, Harrison.
So I'm like, I'm reeling from my, wait. If I take a bonus action to hide, then I'll get advantage on a fairy fire one.
There's nothing that you can do to get away from the standard hit. You can't stack advantage.
Oh, okay. But I don't have advantages. Is what I'm
You
saying.
have advantage because of the fairy fire, which negates your disadvantage.
Right, but then if I add another thing to
You
add
can't
more
stack
advantage.
advantage.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
see. I
basi-
can't have
it's
two
basi-
advantage things.
It's basically if there's one of each, then it's just a normal roll. If
Yeah.
there's one of one, two of another, still
Yeah,
normal
it's still
roll.
normal.
Yeah.
You can't have
Okay,
double
okay.
advantage or double disadvantage.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, in any case, so I'm like after I was burned by that fire, I'm on my back, like on the ledge, and I'm just like, and then I roll over and or I pop my head out and I take a shot at the one that has the one that Orrin just hit.
Okay, take a shot.
Kill it.
Whoop. Oh my god, nat 20.
Wow,
I should have picked a different one.
Okay, awesome.
He set us on fire. He deserves it.
Yeah, he did set you on fire.
Okay, I don't even know which one it is that he attacked.
It's
The middle one.
This one right here.
The middle one. Okay, so then I don't get sneak attack with that.
You do not get sneak attack.
So doubled dice damage.
Yes. So you're rolling a longbow, so that's a D8. So you immediately have 8 damage, and then you can roll 2 die.
And then I roll 2 more d8s.
Yes, because you have a lethal longbow.
Oh, that's that. Oh, that's
That
right.
is pretty cool.
Is that like a feat or an item?
It's a
That's the type of items we're
It's the
using.
type of
You'll see it on
weapon.
your dagger
Oh,
as well.
yes, that's right. Ooh.
So 16
16 damage
total.
nice.
Okay, awesome. And you shoot the arrow as it whizzes through and hits it right through its shelly carapace. It doesn't even get blocked just because you're shooting so powerfully. The twang of your arrow even breaks some of the mist around you, and you can see green blood just splatter into the air, and you hear a blood-curdling scream from this creature. It is still standing.
Wow.
2 crits.
Serious.
2 crits. Okay, and then I'm gonna do what Orrin did.
Okay,
I'm gonna
awesome.
back up and go prone.
And you fall prone.
We're, we're just like sitting down, just lying face down on the ground next to each other.
We're campers. We're camping.
No
Oh
shame.
God, are we gonna
Oh, man.
die?
Okay.
Ooh.
We got our faces in the dirt, and I look over at Orrin and I'm like, "How you doing? You doing that, 8?
I'm doing alright. You?
Never bad."
Yep. Are you still at 4? No,
Yep.
Oh, you didn't take a healing surge.
Okay.
I don't have any. I don't have
He
any
can't.
left.
Oh no.
That's true.
Yeah, we're kind of in a pickle.
You
Okay.
guys are. And so the one that you just shot kind of screams and he says, "Kill them." As he runs up and through the prisoners over to you, Kane.
Did he run past me?
No,
No?
no.
Within 10 feet of me?
1, 2.
Oh, he went all the way around.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
I mean, that was the quickest way for him to get there. Well, actually, no, he'd be. If he's going the quickest way, he'd be right here. So if you want to use your reaction,
I will.
okay, go ahead and stab at him.
Come on. Is he fairy fired?
Yes.
Cut this fucker in half.
I'm really gonna fucking try. Come on. Please, God.
Dude, that fairy fire is making this
God.
happen.
21.
21.
Let's go.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Six.
6 damage. How do you want to kill
That's
him?
enough.
Thank God. All right, he's running up to kill you, and I guess I just flip the glaive out, put my arm kind of in front of Kane, and just like stab it straight through and kick it off.
Oh man, and as you do, the blood just splatters all over the prisoners. You can hear them screaming, "Oh, what's going on? What's happening?" As the body just thuds around them, and they begin to scream. They're like, Who's down?" And this guy is off the map.
That was clutch because she's gonna come and fucking kill us.
All right, and as you do that, the one next to you screams, and it emits. Let's see. Do. All right.
When is Marco supposed to go?
He goes after me.
Okay.
That's true.
I don't think he
No, I don't think he went.
went.
I'll take care of him. Okay, and it clasps its hands together and it claps, and the blood that it's seeping out of it and seeping out of its so-called friend that's down the floor coalesces into a small orb in between its hands, and it shoots at you.
Me?
And,
Which one?
This one right next to you.
Does it have disadvantage because it's right next to me?
Aww.
Look, I'm trying to.
No, you're right, but also because you're reckless attacking.
No, I didn't.
You reckless attack last time.
I didn't. It had fairy
She
fire.
had fairy
Oh,
fire.
you're right. Okay, then I'll go with disadvantage.
Let's go. I put on my thinking cap today.
You have to make up for your fucking rolls.
My horrible rolls.
Okay, awesome. And as it shoots, you just immediately duck, and the splatter of what seems to be acid hits the wall, eroding the rock around you, and it kind of like curses under its breath. Next up, we have, before you go, I'm gonna have Marco go, and he whips off one of the sacks from the smaller bodies, and it's a small girl. Her hair's all frazzled, and she looks completely just scared out of her wits. And he takes his war pick and he smashes through the chains that are clasping down.
Okay, like I guess that's fine, but the Tuanul people might be smarter to untie first.
Not my son. Puts it back on her.
Yeah, not my son.
And as he does, the chain just breaks, and he like grabs her and he says, "I'll keep you safe." Now, Narissa, it is your turn.
Thank God. So, is this one fairy fire?
No,
Are any of them?
the one in front of you.
I will attack the one in front of me.
Go ahead.
Okay, good thing I had advantage. 22.
Hits.
14 on the first hit.
14. Wow, looking good.
When I can hit.
Yeah, and you go, and it's like still like recovering from having cast that spell, and you go and you swing and you cut straight through one of its arms, like into its chest, and it starts to scream and clamor at its blood, trying to put it back in.
Bonus action, I'll hit it with the other side.
Okay, and you flip the glaive around and bring it down with all of its weight for.
So 13 hit.
Do you have advantage?
Yeah, did
Yeah,
you roll
that was
advantage?
with advantage.
That was with advantage. And as you do, it's like grabbing, and it sees this come up, and it throws its hand up and grabs it. Its nails digging into the metal of your glaive.
My shit ass rolls.
All right, back to the top of the round with Kane.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm going to bonus action healing surge.
Okay. And as you healing surge, you're kind of looking around, assessing the area, and you see that this one is clasping its hands together, and you see a small green flame.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, that fucked us up a moment ago. So
Come on, bud, you got something.
God. Remind me the.
It's going to be half of your hit die, so you can roll 1d8 plus con.
Great. That's really good. That's really good. That's a 1.
Oh man, plus
So
your
true.
con.
Yeah, so 3.
Okay, awesome. So you go and like your violin is hanging on your side, and you go to strum it, and it's just like a haphazard collection of chords that a small like purple kind of glowing, sparkling effect kind of closes up just a little bit of your wounds, but a lot of them are still open. What are you doing with the rest of your turn?
I suppose I will cast Vicious Mockery. And I'll say that is without a doubt the worst fireball I've ever seen.
What's my? It's a charisma save or a wisdom save?
Sorry, give me 2 seconds.
Your fireball is dumb and gross and stupid.
And so are you. It's a wisdom save.
Okay, awesome.
But
I gotta
you
beat
have seen it.
Yeah, you gotta beat 13.
And he looks at you, and you see his small forked tongue hiss out.
Okay, cool.
All right, that's your turn. Uden, what's up?
Okay. So Erced is still at visibly 4 HP.
Yes.
Okay. I look over. What kind of injuries does he have?
He's all wrapped up around the gut, which you're seeing is starting to loose and bleed. And then like you see burns all over his skin, his fingers and like his neck are like charred, even some on his face.
Okay. I look at him. That won't. And I say that won't do. And I reach over to him, and like in the time that you've been with Orrin, like he has like a cream-colored skin, but around like his hands, his chest, and the end of his tail and stuff, there's a kind of ruddy pink to it. And as he touches you, you see a shimmer of light travel across that more darker color of his skin, and I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Oh, gangster.
Said you can't be
And that's
dying.
going to be an 8. I believe.
Yes, it is a D8.
D8 plus my modifier. That's a D20.
I was gonna say. Rolled a hit to cure.
Yeah.
wounds.
Roll the cure wounds.
Kills me
That's pretty
instead.
That is a 7 plus my spellcasting ability modifier 3, so 10.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, and as he touches you, that glowing peak energy finds its way coiling around your burns and sort of relieving them from you. Your skin comes back to a normal way, but the wounds around your stomach that are tied up are still bleeding.
And I I feel I feel it. Oh shit! Is that more of your what's it called? What you call it again?
Magic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, I feel young again.
How old is yours?
How old are you?
Don't you mind that right now?
All right, are you doing anything else with your turn?
No, that was my action, so
Okay.
I'm gonna keep chilling prone.
Ercid is actually
awesome.
like 60.
Ercid, go ahead. It is your turn.
I mean, he's a half elf, so.
Yeah. So that'd be like 30.
Ercid,
Okay, so well, with this newfound confidence, I'm gonna knock my bow again and stand up.
okay, as soon as you stand up, the one here, you see a glowing mote of green flaming energy, and 3 beams of flame come racing towards you.
Okay. I should have actually. I thought you were gonna do that, but I mean, Ercid wouldn't know that.
No, Ercid wouldn't. Let's see.
I admire that dedication to not metagaming.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
'Kay.
Did he miss?
So the first one comes as the flames just get you right in the chest. They start
Wait,
coiling
is it
around you.
hitting 16?
My dude, I got you. I mean,
my
do you
God.
want me to read off my rolls? Would that make you feel more comfortable?
No, I couldn't remember if you were including half cover, but if you got it, then you got it.
Yeah, I do. So you feel 8 fire damage coiling around your body. You scream in pain as another one comes tracing after you. You don't even see it coming as it catches you right across the face for another 8 damage.
Christ.
Oh. All right.
All right.
Wait,
and,
so
and
8 and 8?
yeah.
All right,
You're down,
I'm down.
and you drop to the floor. You're watching this, just thinking like, you have just healed this man, and he falls. He falls to the ground, and you see a third mode of flaming energy just burst and fly past him and burst into a wall. All right. Airsid, I don't think it's your turn. Actually, you know what? It is still your turn. I'm going to roll your death saves.
Okay.
Cool and good.
Okay, awesome. Sounds good. Next it is the creature's turn. This guy.
Was that their held action? Which one?
This one?
It had 3 fireballs?
It's Scorching Ray. I think it automatically fires
Oh.
3.
Who knows what's going on? I can't tell you. I will neither
like that it's
confirm or deny these statements.
I like that it's green.
Me too. Okay, awesome. So the one in front of you kind of starts to chuckle, and it releases. Let's see. What you gonna do, homeboy?
Stop chuckling.
And it kind of looks around, says, "Come with us." And I need you to roll a wisdom save.
Oh, I get advantage.
Fuck.
How cool for me.
That is very cool.
Is that just from your race?
Yeah. 15.
Let's see. Okay, and like it says these words, and you're instantly just like, why would you even say that?
Go to the 9 hills.
And it growls under its breath. And just it's gonna stay there. This one is going to shoot a firebolt at Marco.
Not Marco.
And it throws out, and just barely enough to catch Marco. You can see his shirt flying up, and he's like patting at his leather.
Everybody's clothes are being blown off. It's very
It's burnt, but he's still up and standing as the last of the flames dissipate, and he's shielding the little girl from the firebolt. Next up, we have. Okay, it's you, Narissa.
I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me.
Okay,
Is he still fairy fired?
I don't think Kane's taking a hit, so yeah,
Okay.
he's had no reason to drop calm.
Oh, good. 21.
Hits.
Another 14.
Another 14 damage. How do you want to kill this guy?
Bro, after I tell him to go to hells, I will kind of stick the glaive in the ground, kind of flip around, kick off of the wall, come down and like crash on him and break his bones and just slice it across his neck.
Hell yeah. And you just hear him gurgling as the green blood just fizzles onto the ground and his body lies flat, dead. Great job.
I have a bonus action. Can I use it on a different?
What you want to do? What can you do with your bonus
It's
action?
the polearm master. I think it's like as long as I attack, I get to attack.
I don't see why not. I'm not going to stop you.
Okay.
Protect chain.
It's fine. I can't stand on that person, so I'll just stand right there. Okay. And that one's not fairy fired.
No.
No.
Just pole vault over to him.
Yeah, I'll just pole vault. 14.
14 does not hit as you swing across, and it just ducks out of the way. Anything else you can do? No?
Mm-mm.
Okay, top of the round with Kane. What's up, man?
Oh boy. Shoot. I don't want to move. I'm scared. I will. Oh man. How far away are they?
Who's they?
Orrin and
Airsid? 76 feet? No, they're a little bit closer. We'll say they are 50 feet away.
Ooh. Okay.
And do you need line of sight?
Oh, I do, bugger. All right then. I will inspire Narissa, and I'll say, "Send that fuck to the hells as well."
Hells as well.
And then I'll say, "And she's gonna do it too." And I'll cast and I'll cast Vicious Mockery again.
Let's
Talking
go.
trash.
Yeah.
Okay, and he looks at you and he looks at the situation and he's just like, as you can see his like tongue flailing in the air. He's pissed.
No effect. Great. Good.
Okay, Marco
You're
is going
inspired.
to
Thanks.
rush over, feeling protected by Narissa. He's gonna whip off this character's sack, and you see Josh's like crazy hair just there, and he looks up at Marco, simply just crying and bawling, and he's like, "Papa, is that really you?" "I'm here, son." And he crouches down over him and kind of puts his back towards the creature just in case he attacks. And that is going to be his turn. Orrin.
Okay. I look over at an unconscious Erced, disappointed.
Just disappointed, not angry.
And I like kind of just like army crawl, just pivot, shimmy over, and I cast Cure Wounds on him again.
Okay.
And
And I stand up immediately. No, I'm just kidding.
you just like once you come to, I just look you in the eyes. Don't waste this one, okay? And I heal him for a
Like, oh, heal him
6
again.
points of damage.
Okay. Awesome. Looks good. And Ersid, with that, it is your turn. You are back up for 6 points.
Wow.
Yeah, I won't do that again. I should have thought of that.
Yeah. To be fair, like you didn't see him before you went to shoot him.
Well, what do you
Oh,
propose
I'm
we
dying.
do
Fuck me.
then?
All right, Ersid, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I don't know.
You have like 3 options.
You got all kinds of things to do, bro. What are you going to do?
Can I? So help me understand this function. I can use a bonus action to hide.
Sure.
Will that help me in not being shot at?
Yes. If you are
Okay.
hidden.
If I'm successfully hidden.
Correct.
Right. So I'm going to okay, so I can't see the map right now, but from what I remember, I'm going to like move over to a different spot than I just was so that I'm not in the same spot that I was where he was aiming.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and hide.
Okay. Are you still on the ground?
I'm still prone right now.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth with advantage.
$25.
Okay. You feel quite hidden.
Okay.
Erced, where did you go?
All right. Don't breathe. Don't do anything stupid. And I'll
He holds his
aim
breath.
and then I'll peek over and shoot with my hidden facade.
All right. You have advantage.
Okay.
Get him, get him.
Get him.
That's 18.
18 to hit. You have sneak attack.
Okay. That's gonna be
I'm just going to ask you a question, Ersid. How do you want to do this?
Kill him.
so I'm hidden and I peek over and none of them are looking at me. And I take a deep breath and I go and I release the arrow and it like the point of view camera follows the arrow traveling like point of view from the arrow.
Let's
traveling traveling across the chasm, over the river, and right through the back of the skull of this unsuspecting creature.
And as it screams in the air, you see the arrow shift and go straight through the back of its head, through one jaw, out the other, as blood begins to trickle out the sides of its mouth in its death cries as it falls to the ground. And we're gonna go to break.
Ooh!
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my good.
All right, you guys, and we are back. I just want to say thank you for so much for sticking with us. We got Ali Bear Arts, another TT viewer, Commander Root. We got Kalen Smith, Mad Lax 1997, Macracasaur, my guy, Mo Peace, Nat Zelly. Oh man, that's a word. That's a word. QNF GOG or TKTLS. What's up? Saucy Stars, dedicated fans here. Sega Dream, XX Fat Kid 55. Gosh, you guys, I'm so glad you guys came. I hope you guys enjoyed that combat. Our players did. And with that, I want to get back into it, and we have some dire news to share with you all. So I just want to be clear with this. When one of our characters takes a critical hit or ends up at 0 HP or maybe fails a death saving throw by 5 or more, that you'll never know. We try to keep things a little more fluid and get away from the mechanics, but they will end up with a lingering injury. So now we're going to roll and find out how Ersid overcame this situation and how he's faring. Music.
Mm-hmm.
No. Should be good. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm not hearing any either. It's fine. We'll take that as we do. Orrin, you're observing Ersid. You had just healed him, trying to take care of him, make sure he's okay. And you realize that your cure wounds, its effect, had done the best it could do. But there's nothing that it could do to overcome the damage it had done to Ersid's leg. Ersid, you try to stand up, and you can only feel, you realize, one of your legs. As you keep trying to move it and try to get back to just a vertical position, it will just simply not cooperate with you. You look down, and past all of the cloth, past all of the skin, just simply burnt to a charred crisp. One of your legs is quite well finished and gone.
Oh my God.
All right. So, okay, I'll save the meta questions for later.
I think we should kind of go over that.
Okay, yeah. So, like, what's this gonna do to me long term, like mechanically?
Write this down.
Okay.
Your speed on foot is halved. You must use a cane or a crutch to move unless you have a peg leg or some other form of prosthetic.
Oh, yo, I was going to get a peg leg.
And if you take the dash action, you will fall prone. You also have disadvantage on dexterity checks made to balance.
Even if I have a peg leg?
We can hash that out later.
Okay, walking speed is half, dash, fall prone, disadvantage on dex saves regarding balance, and I can't move unless I have a cane or a peg leg.
That is what it says. I think we'll make it half speed, unless you have a cane or a peg leg.
Okay.
That way you can still get around.
So in this world, is it conceivable that there is a way in the future somehow we meet somebody that can like help me and then I can like recover from all of these disadvantages?
Can you roll a history check for me, please?
6.
Sorry about that, you guys. You said 6?
Yeah.
Nothing is coming to mind of a similar situation that you've expressed someone getting out of. You even remember certain times that in your tribe, something as detrimental as this, depending on the person's pride and just nature, some of them may even give themselves to the Badlands to, take their life.
Okay.
Dark.
So
Some people would kill themselves if I were you.
So Erza doesn't know, but I mean like
If Ersa doesn't know, I don't think I can tell you.
Okay, that's fine, but I guess that's just something. That's fine that you don't tell us, but that's just something that I would be considering moving forward if any more of us get lingering injuries.
Well, let's role play it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Orrin, like he said that I noticed this, and
Hugo, oh shit.
yeah, Orrin looks horrified. Like he is just. Erset, are you alright? That shot. That shot was magnificent, but your leg.
I can't stand.
Here, he helps you up and hands you the spear he just looted to use as a walking stick.
Kane will walk over to the edge of the water. How you guys doing over there?
We absolutely killed it down here. So.
Yeah, no, you did great down there. Well, we'll be all right. Is Joshua down there?
He is.
Nice. And you guys turn, and as you kind of peer over the edge, Ersid, you can see Marco cradling Joshua, trying to just make sure he's all right, telling him, I'm sorry, I never meant to not protect you. I'm your father, it's what I'm supposed to do, and I'm just so glad that you're safe. And Joshua begins to cry, and he just holds him tightly.
I'll go around and break the chains off of the rest of the people.
Easy enough. It's done.
Pull the hood off. And I'm like, stand up, we're leaving.
And they're a little confused, and they're just like, am I really alive? Is this a dream? Like, what's going on? And they're just trying to collect themselves and figure out what's going on.
Music's a little loud. It's better.
Okay, cool.
Well, Joshua, you're really brave down here.
Was I?
Absolutely.
What? My dad's brave.
Oh, definitely one of the bravest adventurers I've ever had the pleasure of working with.
And Marco smiles a little bit and pats Joshua in the head. I guess that means I'm brave like you, Dad. Which means I'll never let this happen again. I'll stand up and I'll fight back just like you. And Marco kind of looks down and he gives you a solid nod.
I'll nod back.
Joshua, don't fight. You're too young. You come find your papa. And I'll protect you.
Under my breath, I'm like, too young.
Like as a question.
Who'd have thought?
And they just kind of go around, and the messengers around here say, so what happens now?
Could we hear that up on the precipice? No. Okay.
What are you two doing up on the precipice?
I'm helping Ersa to his feet, mostly. Just.
Are you guys coming down, or are you gonna ask them to come up? What's the? Let's just play it out.
Okay.
What's going on?
Yeah, I'll go over to the edge and did you find him?
We did.
Excellent. I don't think it's that far, but
Far enough.
it's yeah, okay. But then I think we've quite overstayed our welcome. Should we leave?
I think so. Is it? Does it end here?
There's a lot more cave, but this area specifically ends here.
Okay.
Is there anything around here? Like Orrin was saying, it looked like a sacrificial kind of like offering.
Roll intelligence or investigation.
Very good at that.
I mean, investigation or survival.
Okay. 20.
20. You see a well-traveled path throughout the moss leading deeper towards the river and behind like what looks to be like a soft trickling waterfall. And across the way, you see the glint of a myriad of different items. You can't really make it out, but one thing you can see for sure looks to be a large picture frame across the way.
Like past the river, there's like a waterfall, and kind of like through this waterfall, I can see this.
Yeah, let's see on the map.
Let me hook you up with a visual. Oh, that's too. Okay. So this way, if you go deeper, there's a waterfall leading to a cavern, and that's very well traveled. Looks to be going back and forth, back and forth. Over here, across the river, is where you're seeing like the picture frames and the glint of light off of what seem to be metallic or maybe crystalline objects. You can't tell.
I'll nudge Kane.
Over there,
Oh yes.
there's light glinting off of gold or something.
You just hear Orrin. Do they have any valuables on their bodies?
Are you looking at the bodies? Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm not down there. So.
I'll make my way over to the glinting picture frames and other metallic-y looking items.
Okay. And you cross over the bridge around the rushing sound of the river as the water laps up against the edges of these carved bridges and walkways. And you make to this small area that's the moss here is a little bit lighter and it almost feels a tad bit magical over
I'll go
here.
with.
Okay, awesome. Marco's gonna stay back. A couple of the messengers follow you guys. And in here, you find just a menagerie of items. You see 2 very large picture frames. You see a couple of gems of all different kinds of colors and outlooks. And what else do you see here? A small shrine with a statuette. You're not sure, but it looks to be a woman with cloth just dropping down. In front of that, there is a brazier that looks to have been recently lit, made out of brass and iron, and just it's pretty simple in its make. And inside the brazier, there's also an hourglass filled with sand that sparkles, and it's like a bluish color, reminds you of the sky as you tilt it back and forth. And then you find steel cylinders with a strange language imprinted on them. What are the languages you know?
Elvish, Common, and Sylvan.
With your background, do you believe that you can read Elvish?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So you see that these are Elvish words and you're quite familiar with them. But those are the major things that you see there. As far as the art goes, you see one that is just, it looks to be a picture of a far off area. You see lots of trees and a huge mountain next to like a coast. Deeper into the picture, you can see Heaven's Spire reaching up into the sky, and on the mountain looks to be a giant castle made out of ivory and wood. And on the other picture, it looks to be an island just in the middle of the ocean, and there's a soft sort of mist swirling around above, and it turns into almost like a tornado, kind of like a water spire. And as it leads to the top of the frame, it goes into a very bright and radiant light, a very powerful and not so much impending like doom kind of feel, more like a nature's blessing.
Okay. How big are these? picture frames?
The
They're like big fucking murals.
the one with the island is probably, I'd say, 3 by 5 feet.
Oh, wow.
And then the one with the castle is more of it's about 1 by 2.
I kind of pick it up. I'm like, this is a portable wall painting.
I need you to roll wisdom.
Oh, fuck.
Is it magical?
I don't think I'm going to give you advantage on this.
15.
15. When you touch it, you feel sort of it's almost as if there's a memory here. You're looking at this picture and you see this castle, and it's a somber feeling. It's extremely sad. You feel it's like the feeling of loss just courses through your body, leaving you blue and sour. But that is what happens when you touch this picture.
I put it down.
Kane, when you touch portable wall pictures, does it make you feel sad?
Everything makes me feel sad.
That's funny.
Then
But
I'm never happy.
I suppose, yeah. I suppose generally no.
maybe don't touch the things that are in here.
I want to touch the painting.
Me, don't do it.
You touch the painting, it's just a normal painting.
You know, every time you talk to me, you say weird things, and I try and give you the benefit of the doubt. But then I touch the painting. I guess I always feel sad, so you were right. Maybe you're not weird. I want to grab the hourglass,
Okay.
and I want to put it in my pocket.
You now have an hourglass filled with blue sand. And the Marco kind of comes over him and Joshua says, "Oh, look, we have gems. These are, it's been a while since I've seen a couple of these." And he runs up to you. "You should keep these.
Thank you. That's really sweet of you.
They're special. Have you ever seen a gem like this before?"
No, I don't think so. Why is it special?
And he holds it up to the light, and
What's that noise?
I don't know.
Wait, is Ibrahim
Maybe
trying to
Ibrahim.
talk and it's not coming through, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it is. And he holds it up to the light, and it's this red ruby, raw and uncut. And as you hold it up to the bioluminescent light that shines through here, it almost seems like there is like a flame dancing about inside of it.
Here, can I say that Orrin and Erced limp up at about this point?
Limp down.
Oh yeah, like we had to go around with 3 legs.
I
between
think
us.
I think that's enough time for you to kind of stumble upon the happenings here.
Yeah. What's that you have there?
It's a special gem that my friend Joshua gave me.
Here, I just kind of like see you looking at it under the light, and I see like the flames and stuff too.
How
Yes.
are you with special items?
I mean, I've done some reading. May I?
Absolutely, I'll give it to him.
And I take it. Do I know what is about it?
Roll investigation. I think that's fine.
Investigation. Could I roll Arcana?
Yes,
Okay, excellent.
I'll let you roll Arcana.
Okay, that is a 14.
14. In your studies, you've heard about these things kind of popping up here and there, but this would be known as some of the elemental gems. This specifically is a fire gem.
It's a fire gem. Do I know anything past that, or?
Yes, you know that fire gems are known to be used in smithing to imbue weapons with the power of flame.
You can, if this is used while smithing a sword or an axe, this same magical flame inside the gem infuses into the metal itself. This is quite a find. And he's doing that, and then he just kind of pauses. We're standing in a dragon's hoard. We're standing in the dragon's hoard, and the dragon is not dead. We should probably leave.
And then one of the messengers kind of scuttles to you. He's like, "Are you sure that this is a small horde, if you ask me?"
I mean, far be it from me to judge a dragon's hoard size, but one thing I do know about dragons is that they are very jealous of what they own. So even if this is just a small part of the hoard, I do not think they would appreciate us rifling through it any more than we
There's
have.
like a statue of a lady.
Yeah.
Can I go up to that and like look at it?
Yeah, it's a small statue hiding behind the brazier. It's probably about like 3 feet tall at most, made out of some sort of like granite or like marble, you would assume. Before I go into this, Joshua gives you guys 3 fire gems, 1 thunder gem, 2 acid gems.
Wow.
So you guys have those. Because of their elemental nature, they do have some intrinsic value, but you'd be hard pressed to find out what that is. If you want to do an investigation check, sure. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, did we get what we wanted?
Well,
I think we did and then some, but
yeah.
like I said, we may not be able to keep it if we linger much longer.
And you walk up to the statue and just kind of see this. She's stretched out. Her hands are low, almost like welcoming, like a child, as if she were going to hold them. Her robes drope off of her body and onto the floor of like the pedestal that she's standing on and spread out. What are you looking for?
I guess I wouldn't know who she is.
You can roll if you want, but
It's like,
yeah.
I'll just touch it. See if it makes me sad.
Did it make you sad?
No, not this thing. Do you know who she is?
Do I know?
Go ahead and roll.
What am I rolling?
Religion.
Pretty good roll. That's 19.
That's a 19. You know for a fact that this is not anyone who stands in the pantheon of the Othian Church. They don't remind you of giants or anything. As you're looking at this, it's almost as if it's almost obvious to you that with these draconic creatures surrounding it, you can surmise it may be Tuhanul.
I mean, I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say that it is Tuhanul, but don't quote me.
I'll
We-
take your word for it.
We do have some followers of Tuanul here, if they'd like to clarify.
It's true.
And they kind of walk up. Shamble, you see 2 of them. Yes, this is much like the ones we keep in our encampments. A little larger, though. And they start looking at it and just kind of observing it. And you hear from far away deeper into the cavern, "Hey! Hey!" And you hear just like the rushing of footsteps come up, and it's the 3rd follower of Tuhanul. "I think you might want to see something."
Oh God.
Or maybe not, and you could just tell us what it is, and we could get out of here.
Oh,
It's magnificent, honestly.
fuck.
Orrin, like, slowly and cautiously, like, goes to see what he's...
It says, "Follow me to behind the waterfall."
Yeah. But like as we're going, I'm making sure to like let him be in front of me. If anyone's going to be caught, it's him.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Is anyone else following?
God, I'm like,
I kind of just want to leave.
I'll put my Irsad's arm around me and say, "Looks like you could use a cane, mate."
I don't get that. I'm just like, it does look so. His leg is very. It looks destroyed.
If you guys aren't gonna vote him for inspiration,
Yeah, that's fair. That's good.
That's pretty good.
that was awesome.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Do you want to go see what this is, or you just want me to help keep you out?
You know, at the moment, I don't have that much energy.
Yeah,
So-
I am all the way tapped as well.
I
So
asked.
you two are staying. Are you going or are you staying?
I'm gonna roll and see if she's curious enough to care. Nope.
No? Okay. You guys stay behind.
I cast Expeditious Retreat on myself in case I need to make a.
Expeditious retreat.
Yeah.
How long does
Right.
that last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay. With concentration?
Yeah, but like I'll wait to cast it until it's just like okay, like we're obviously close.
Okay. And you make your way behind the waterfall. And I'm actually going to pull this up and just show you the map. Because I think that's important to have a visual. And you walk past the river, past the waterfall, and as you do, small blooms of these strange pod-like flowers begin to burst. Pollen flies out, covering the area in a small, glittering smattering of this yellow sparkle, and you make your way deeper into the cavern. And in the middle of this large spherical cavern, this room, you see on the wall what looks to be a large and imposing statue attached to the wall's surface. You see wings spreading out from side to side, roughly a wingspan of 20, 30 feet. Moss unfurling all over it, and staring down from the top, almost reaching the ceiling, is the skull-like face of a dragon, its horns piercing through into the air, staring at you ominously.
Whoa, wait. So like the statue
Yes.
is as though it's looking towards us.
Yes. Covered in moss all over.
Is it just me and the one follower, or were any of the other followers interested in coming?
The other followers stammer up, and they're just in awe. They have nothing to say, just standing around and looking at the room. And you notice near the center of this statue, there's a large pillar of stone coming up in between its legs and almost into its chest, and wrapped in rocks that look like ribs and bone. You see a crystalline black orb.
An orb, like a spherical.
Yes.
Does Orrin know what this might be? Like anything in his studies?
I don't think you've heard anything about this.
I just ask the closest follower. What is that?
I have no idea. I am just at a loss as you are. This statue is just so... it feels almost real.
When he says that, a thought crosses Orrin's mind. And can I, is this Does this look like it might be just a petrified dragon about to break out any moment, or is there any indication that something like that is about to happen?
Roll investigation.
Okay.
Bro, I hope not. I will piss myself.
18.
18. To you, this simply looks like stone.
Interesting.
But its manner of detail, whoever carved this had to have had the most masterful hand.
Wow. I should say it in Orrin's voice. Wow. I'm trying to decide between what's a smart decision and what's like a character decision.
Touch it.
Sorry, what?
Touch it. Touch the orb.
Touch
I
it.
know you
Touch
want
the orb.
to.
I know he's very tempted. I'm okay. So what's the framing of this? So like the dragon statue here. I'm just gonna move our guys over here,
You would find it right here,
and we're right here.
coming from here.
We're down there. Okay.
Yes. And you do see another portal leading into further caverns.
Okay, so we have to be close enough to
Yes.
like see that.
And I'll just put these guys down.
Are there any like you mentioned before that some of the ground is like obviously well traveled? Are there like a lot of footprints? Is there a lot of foot traffic around this mural, this statue? I guess altar is probably the best
Yes, absolutely. There's plenty of footprints, and they all kind of stop in like a half circle around the orb itself, you would say. We'll get this statue
word.
going.
Sweet.
Can I, while he's doing this, can I ask one of the, because the other messengers of Tuanul are hanging back, right?
No, they left with him.
Oh, they did. Okay, well then never mind.
Okay.
I think Orrin's better judgment is going to shine through. Like this, yeah, like that was cool seeing it, but I think it may be best if we leave. I just say, like, as I'm kind of walking away from the followers, if the area like is already as affected and poisonous as this, I'd hazard that there is a live dragon. This might not be the only dragon we see today, but
I mean, you think there may be more?
there must be something that's created this suffocating cloud over Orrin. Look around us. Of course, there's some great power at work here.
And you look a little bit closer at the scene in front of you, and you could swear that it looks like the yellow mist is it's almost like fountaining out of the pillar that's holding up the black orb as it falls down to the floor.
Okay, so that's like, so it's just like kind of coming out of that.
That's what it looks like. And one of the messengers says, I understand your fear, but I'm gonna look more. There's more here. If there's a dragon down here in one of these caverns, I need to see it for myself.
I can. He just nods. I can appreciate
No,
that.
thank you.
I can appreciate that. He's.
Just
Ryan,
stop up the.
Yeah, Ryan is crazy curious about that orb, and so is Orrin. But it's like,
Do what you gonna do, bud.
so I've already.
And they start. One of them starts to push through this cavern and goes to explore more.
I already rolled on the orb.
I think I don't think it deserves a roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just don't.
I just don't think you would have any information on this.
Here, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try and use my psionic mind on the orb.
On the orb?
Yes. Is there a mind there that I can target with that effect?
Will you read me Psionic Mind?
Psionic mind is an ability of...
It's an ability of the Gem Dragonborn.
Yes.
I'm just looking for specifics.
You can send telepathic messages to any creature you can see within 30 feet.
I'm not going to call the orb a creature.
Nope. Okay.
If you want to make a spell casting check to really try and force something, I will allow you.
Ugh. The way you phrase that makes me trepidatious. He doesn't see a consciousness.
Nothing that you would call a creature.
Yeah. As curious as Orrin is, it was just the one follower who left.
Yes.
As curious as he is, he knows he's got other duties, other obligations, and he's gotten his dragon fixed for the day. He's gonna start making
Quite
his
enough
way
dragon. I'm already like walking around. I'm like,
I think has it been long enough? Has he died? Should we leave?
And Marco's trying to get all the kids together and just make sure they're okay. I need to watch these children. If I need, would you like me to watch the rest of your party while you check on them?
Yeah, you're gonna go check on him. I'll just shout over to him. Orrin.
You can hear him.
back. I can hear him. Yes.
Well, did you find something, or are
Um.
you coming back?
I'll kind of come into view of him. Yes, he was right. It is quite a sight. A stunningly lifelike visage of a dragon in there. And it's like the color of the stone.
Yes.
Okay. Ryan, based on your description and stuff, like metacontextually, Ryan knows what kind of dragon it is. Does Orrin?
I think he'd have no problem. Let's see. Follow your whims, dude. I think Orrin knows.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
It's a black dragon. Just fills an entire room. And there's an altar before us that this mist, and he just kind of whips him around just with his hand absentmindedly. It's coming out of that. It's coming out of this dragon altar.
I'm gonna go over to it.
yeah.
Are you guys are
I'll
both-
go in. I'm like, should I just plug up the hole?
Ederson, are you?
Yeah, if
No,
they're
I'll stay back.
yeah,
Okay.
if they're going, he'll.
I'll help lean him up against the wall.
Okay.
I have a spear to hold myself
right.
up.
Sorry about that.
So are you going back, Orrin?
If they're both going in, he'll take up the rear on that.
Okay, and you guys three re-enter the same dramatic scene of this strange, it's almost like this dragon has been carved out of the wall, and it's just taking up the whole half of the room as its head seems to stare down towards the center. A couple of the messengers of Tuhanu are just down on their knees giving prayer.
Kane rolls his eyes at them, walks up to the sphere. You said that the yellow mist is coming out of it?
You can see that you ever see those fountains with balls on top of them,
Yeah.
and it pulls them. It's kind of like that, but the ball is just standard, and the mist just kind of pushes out.
Cascading.
Yes.
Gotcha. I will take out my rapier, and I'm going to poke the ball.
And you push it, and there's a little bit of wiggle room.
Like it has give?
Yes.
Oh. What? And
this sphere is about, I'd say, 8 inches in diameter.
Okay, like seeing that he didn't immediately burst into flames or anything, Orrin's even more curious now. Just kind of standing behind him, just, What does it feel like?
Well, I don't know. I just poked it with my sword.
Did it feel like when you...
It's got a little give. No, it's like an obsidian ball, right?
Almost. You, for lack of a better term, it's almost like a fushigi ball, because it's clearish on the outside, and inside it is pitch, like an OLED screen as it envelops itself. And when you hit it, you can almost swear that there's some sort of like liquid as it swirls around on the inside.
You gonna touch it?
I'll put my hand on it.
Put your hand on it.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
Did it make you feel sad?
Orrin sees that you don't die, and he like also kind of gropes it a little.
Corrupts it.
Not grope.
And then I'm just gonna lift it up.
You lift it up.
Yep.
And you
my
pull out
God.
the orb. And as you do that, all of the fog that's cascading begins to like erupt almost. You see it bubbling in just a bunch of strange, cloudy, voluminous shapes until it bursts out in just a like almost like an explosion. And I need
Orrin runs.
both of
Yeah.
you to hit to make a con save, please.
God damn it.
Okay.
Don't they say about cats? Fuck.
As a dirty 20 for Orrin.
That must
Okay.
be fucking nice. What did you say? To make a con save.
Yep. And so you just and like you cough out the clouds, but nothing really like happens to you. Kane,
7.
you breathe so much of it in. It's almost like you can feel the weight of this just like mist in your stomach, in your lungs as you cough uncontrollably. You are effectively under the poison condition.
I'm getting real fucking tired of this.
While they're doing that, I'm like looking for any text inscription. I'm like wiping off the moss.
Off of the dragon.
Yeah, off of the dragon to see if there's anything I can read.
And you start wiping off the moss as like the mist begins to clear, and the messengers are just like, what is happening? Why did you do that? Let me see. And they come up to this orb and they're like staring at it, and you start to wipe off the moss and you see the rock clearly for what it's for, and you kind of just a little too much force hit like a snag, and the rock begins to chip off.
Oh.
And more and more rock
Guys, I literally grab Kane and Orrin,
Begins
pull,
to
and I'm
chip.
like, we're running right the fuck now.
Stop!
until whole slabs.
I'm running.
You might be running, but I'm saying
Yeah,
this.
like, I wanna hear
Whole slabs of rock begin falling off the cavern wall, off this statue of dragon. And for those
And
who are
Harrison
still
hear all
there,
this?
You're like, what are they doing?
let me finish.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And the whole cavern that you're in begins to rumble, just a low rumble as these pieces of just mineral hit the ground, splash and crash. Those who are still standing there see the webbed skin of dragon wing as it envelops from the earth. Darkness falls, and finally you hear a soft creaking just as rock starts to fall from the neck, from the head of this draconic statue. And finally, its head, you see these great green eyes begin to flash in and out of these skull eye sockets. And then the final piece of rock clambers to the ground, and you see its neck stretching and moving and clambering, and it looks down. Are any of you still in the room?
I mean,
I mean,
We
I was,
ran the moment
As
we
far
saw
as
that
she could take
happening.
us.
I was pulling as hard as I can.
and
If
I
you
did-
resisted enough,
No,
I
I
probably let
wasn't
go.
resisting.
And I
but
did do expeditious retreat. If that makes a difference.
That's true.
So you are speeding back, and you just hear.
Oh God, there's like kids in here. We need to hide.
It has been so long. And Ersid, you can hear this voice just booming throughout the cavern. The kids are scared, pale white. Marco looks over and then he looks at you with a look that simply says, "Dragons are real."
We all have that look.
And
Yep.
you're rushing. You feel parts of the cavern just caving in. There's rocks falling down. Dust is everywhere. The mist is kicking up. It's so hard for you to see. I need you all to make deck saves as you try to run back to Ersid's position.
Okay.
Oh Jesus!
Save. Not my
Christ.
best. But
For,
Wait,
for
do I
me
get
or just these
advantage?
three?
You got the danger sense, yeah.
Yeah.
nice.
Say what again, Ersid?
For me or just these three?
Just these three. You're in a very solid position right now.
Fuck.
Okay.
17.
17.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use luck.
Okay. How lucky are you?
Not very, because that was a 3 and a 4.
Oh God.
Why did you have advantage?
I had disadvantage.
Oh,
I'm
because you're
fucking
poisoned. Are you sure you want to use luck? Because you're going to take the lower.
Oh, that's true. Whatever.
So,
Fuck!
and Narissa.
17.
17, and you guys are rushing out. Orrin is pushing, speeding across as he's dodging all the rocks as they pass down. Narissa, you're doing your best to keep up, but Orrin's magic is propelling him so much further
I'll
along.
just let him go.
Karen, you're doing your best to hold on to this orb as you rush past, and it's just not allowing you to be as quick on your feet, and you get hit by a couple of these rocks slamming across your back as you try to make it across this bridge. You take 6 damage, 6 bludgeoning damage as it just breaks across your back. You can feel the weight of almost the whole cave on you, and you push and you finally make it past the waterfall and out, and you can see far away that collection of materials that Ersid and the rest of the company are surrounding, and you start rushing towards them. The kids are crying. They don't know what to do. Marco's trying to hold them. Ersid, can you run?
Fuck no.
Ersid, can you hide?
Can I pick him up?
Go,
How much do you weigh, Erson?
He weighs less than he did when he came into the
You go,
That is true.
you go to grab him.
Yeah,
Because
you can try and pick
I'm
me up.
pretty strong.
What? How much do you weigh? Yeah, that's good information.
Hold on, I wrote it down somewhere.
Here,
Shit.
just roll an athletics check, please.
Okay.
Yeah, you roll it, and I'll tell you in a second.
You can just, I'll just don't even
Natural
worry about
20.
it. Natural 20. And you rush up, and you guys decide
okay.
to, you just run and pick him up off the wall.
I'll just fireman flip him over my shoulder as I'm.
Let me bring the map back up, so that way we know exactly what you guys are working with, and you guys can develop a plan.
This is. This. No.
We've been left like 20 times, you fucking idiots.
You just hear Orrin in the distance. We're leaving now.
We're running away. I
Okay, this is where you guys are.
Alright.
don't know if we should hide or.
Orrin has the
think we're just
benefit of
running.
magic super speed, so he is just. He is hoofing it.
Okay, where are you guys gonna go? Because if you go down here, you can see that it simply goes deeper inside the cavern. You guys would have.
I don't think we want to be trapped in the cavern.
Oh yeah,
that's
like I would
falling.
have gone.
I think we're going
like,
up.
the direction, like
Yeah,
the way we came.
the way we came.
Like for 100%.
Did you go back to
Right.
collect Ersid?
No.
I did.
No, I'm asking how many of you went back.
Oh,
I know
okay.
you did.
Yeah.
So you just dipped.
Orrin is out of there. Like he couldn't help if he wanted to. I have a -1 to strength. What? Like, and he looks it, but
Okay, so you're running. Did you run back with Narissa, or are you following Orrin?
I guess I would probably go with Narissa.
Okay, and you guys are rushing past. Orrin, you're pushing up the stone stairs. You, Ersid, Kane, Marco, the kids are all trying to rush back, and you make it to this curve, this corner right here, about to pass over the river, and you see in front of you the head, the skull of this dragon, which is almost pure white, like there's still moss on it and such, and it's peeking out of the waterfall near you guys. You can surmise that its skull is like by itself a good, we'll say 15 feet large. And it looks at you, and you think that you see, if a dragon could smile, that is what is happening.
I'm like, run, run. I've never been so scared before in my life.
I need you guys.
Is this what it feels like?
I need you all to make dex checks as you guys try to rush across this bridge, which is quite thin, and you guys are trying to keep your composure.
Another natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god,
Good
pulling
shit,
up
good
the
shit.
rear. I was so shitty earlier this session.
I'm gonna roll for
You
Kane.
need me to
and the
roll
kids.
one? I'm being carried.
You're being carried, you're fine. Kane,
Okay.
what's up?
Oh yeah, you were rolling for 2 there.
I am, and I
Right.
still did. I'm so fucking
I have to
scared.
use luck this time.
You're at disadvantage.
I got 14 and a 1. I need it to not be a 1.
You can re-roll the 1. Yep, you're right.
Go ahead, pal. Come on. I'm like trying to grab you too, but it's hard. I'm getting you
I'm
too.
so glad I
Fuck
left.
you. I think I have. Let me see what it is. It's 8.
8, and you guys are rushing across. The kids, you let them cross first. They're just trying to make their way. Marco's pushing them, and they make it just close enough. The dragon's head is peering over the bridge itself. Now you have Ersid on your back, and you let go of one hand to grab Kane, and it slips, and you're just like, I need to keep running. This is not something I can stop. And you're pushing. You find yourself up the stairs. Kane, you're alone on the ground, slipping out of Nerissa's grip. And as you come back to a vertical stance, you look up and you are face to face with a black dragon, horns on each side of you.
Well, you do not run as fast as your friends.
Oh my god. I'm shitting, pissing, and crying.
Oh my god.
I do not.
You take the orb.
Well, maybe we can make a deal. I freed you from your stony bonds. And I'll give you the orb back if you let me leave. That's 2 for you, 1 for me.
Roll persuasion, my friend.
Please,
Oh my god. You're trying to persuade a dragon right now, dude.
God.
This is still at disadvantage because I'm poisoned, right?
I'm gonna let it be a flat roll because I don't know how poison can stop you from talking.
Okay.
Thank god.
Honestly. You are fucking kidding. I'm gonna use luck.
Okay, this is the second time you've been lucky today.
Come on.
Do it. Come on. Chad,
Yeah.
lend him your energy.
Okay, thank fucking God. Persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
21.
What if I make a deal with you?
How can I be of service?
Pretty please.
I'll allow you to keep the orb. This and the land that surrounds caverns this mine is mine.
I get the orb and my life, and you get the mine and everything around it. You've got yourself a deal.
And he raises his head up, and you see under his throat, out of the ribs that are still open and exuding like gas and like bone, a brief like puff of the fog comes out, glowing with this extremely nasty like green, just sickly color as the color starts to course through its throat, glowing and glowing. And he steps over you, beginning to walk through the cavern, and you see its whole underbelly, its ribs and bones sticking out of its hardened carcass, scraping past you until finally all you see is the trace of a tail going over your face, and it develops from flesh to muscle to bone as you see the individual vertebrae just swimming behind you. And as that tail passes, you hear the gust of wings as it begins to fly up the cavern. You all are running.
I'm running.
As fast as you can.
I like kind of stop at the top of like that stair edge. I'm like, Kane, come here.
And Kane like gets up and he's running, and you guys see this just in front of you throughout the middle of the cavern. It is breaking up into the sky, breaking the walkways, breaking the earth as it screams out into the top of the well and breaks through the mountain, and you see sunlight shine down through the whole well.
Yeah, I just grab him and continue going. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you said.
So it just went past Narissa and Co?
Yeah, they just flew up. But I'm glad you got to keep your dumb orb.
And as everything's breaking and like the rocks are falling and clashing down in this deluge of stone, I need you all to make dex saves.
Oh my god.
Orrin as well?
Yes, everyone. You guys, I would say you're probably on like the second level.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm holding on as tight as I can to 2 men.
All right, Kane.
It's a 10.
Okay, awesome. Uden,
18.
18.
30, 20.
30, 20.
Nice.
Okay, awesome. And you find, let's see, you guys are rushing up. The kids and Marco, we're just going to use one thing for them. And you guys are over here.
I don't know if I passed or not, but it's actually a 12.
It's actually a 12. Okay, awesome. And all of you happen to evade these crashing rocks as they break around you and burst into small little pebbles, tripping you up, but you guys keep your composure and find yourself next to this bridge just as the dragon flies through and breaks the bridge in half. And now it's out into the sky. What
Is
do
it
you guys
behind
do?
us, or like the bridge is broken in front of us?
It's broken in front of you behind Orrin.
Okay. How much area is broken?
Let's go ahead and count.
Because I can long jump pretty far.
Let's see here. I'm looking at roughly 15 feet.
Okay. I can make that pretty easy. I don't know if I can make that with Orrin or
Ersid?
Ersid on my back.
Just roll another awesome nat 20.
Yeah, just roll a nat 20.
And lob him over.
There may be an. I'm not going to say anything, actually.
Would it be possible? Okay.
What's up?
So the dragon's gone and the rocks have fallen. Is it pretty calm now? Like it's just us here in this cavern?
Yeah, well, we'll say it's pretty calm now. There's nothing left there
It's
as
still
far as
not
like
falling
enemies.
apart? Or is it still falling apart?
There are pieces like rocks and chunking, but it's not the solidarity, the foundation of this well is not so discomposed that it's going to fall in upon itself.
Okay. So we've got some time to think.
I'll
So,
drop him.
so that
Put him
bridge-
down.
That bridge right there is gone.
Yes.
All right, is that Marco with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. Would it be possible, maybe, if you long jump across with one end of a rope, and then we?
If you can find something to tie it to, yes.
Do I hear that?
If they're, I'm sure it's loud enough.
Okay. Do I see anything that you could tie a rope to on our end?
You see a couple of rocks, but it depends on how much rope you have. There might be some like
Is it 50 feet?
stalagmites over here.
Like that.
Okay. I mean, like, every, like, adventure pack has, like, a certain amount of rope.
It
Okay.
does.
Yeah. I have 50 feet,
You have 50 feet of rope.
which is, like,
it's
by itself
possible.
would probably be more than if...
Yeah, I've got 50 feet as well.
I think you guys have the rope.
Yes, throw me the line. And he holds out his hand for whoever's.
I'll
going.
pull out my rope.
Medicine?
I'll pull out my rope. It doesn't really matter, and I'll throw it over.
I need you to make. Let's go with a ranged attack roll.
Oh. Like 21?
21. Okay.
Massive damage, it kills Orrin.
Are you doing anything to like give it some weight at the end to make it like thrown? Are
I'll
you making,
tie
like,
a knot
lasso?
at the end.
Okay,
and
make me a sleight of hand check with intelligence.
Oh, great.
Well, if you throw it while it's like coiled, you
yeah,
coil the
kind of like a
rope and you throw it.
lasso.
Yeah,
Okay.
it had.
Yeah. Is the camera not keeping up?
Yeah, the camera's a little fuzzy right now.
Oh, strange. Okay. So you throw it, and the weight of the end of the rope, you'd say you probably threw about, I'd say 20 feet in this coil, just to give it the weight it needed, and you catch it, and it's just kind of, it comes with a lot of heft to it, but now you have rope in your hand across this bridge.
I'm going to find a nice, girthy stalactite to wrap it around.
I'm pretty positive there's stalagmites, but we're not going to place the semantics. I can only...
Pointy cave rocks.
Here, let's see. I'll roll percentage die to see if you have one that's close that can just go right across the bridge.
You know what you could do also is Orrin and Marco can just hold the end of the rope together, and then Nerissa, with her strength, can hold her end of the rope, and then we can cross, and then Nerissa can just jump across when she's done.
As you're looking around, you hear Ersid say this.
Is that sounding better than any
Is there?
pointy cave rocks?
You're not
Well, I
seeing
mean, if
a
you can
lot
tie
of
it off,
great-
you can tie it off.
You're not seeing a lot of great options for stalagmites, no.
Okay. Marco, do you feel up to it?
Mark, are you strong?
By the way, where are all of the children?
They're with Marco.
Okay.
I'm
Maybe-
just not putting a bunch of
Okay.
knights there.
All
And
of you
I-
can hold it.
Yeah,
All,
so-
the
and
children
I,
can hold it.
Yeah, I
too.
turn to like any adults with us as well. It's like here, and Orrin grabs the end of the rope and pulls it back and indicates for people to grab in front of him.
Okay, they are all holding on to the rope. What's your strength, Udin?
It's -1. That's why I'm asking for help here. Like,
Okay, so we're gonna let Marco roll with advantage.
Yep. Okay.
And Marco stands up. He's like, "Hurry! We need to go see what's going on with the village."
Absolutely. I'm already so tired. I'm like, it's fine. I just grab the rope and like, I wrap it around my waist and tie it and then
Yeah.
like slide out and get like a good hard stance.
Roll me another sleight of hand check with intelligence, or roll me the actual one now.
Can I get any help on it?
Kane,
I
you
can
know how to-
help you. Yeah,
Okay.
I can help you tie
Are you
it.
proficient in sleight of hand?
Yeah,
You should be.
Okay, sure.
yeah. Oh wait, is she tying it?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to tie it?
I mean, yeah,
Go ahead and tie it.
Okay,
I
then
think
you,
it might be
then you don't get
bad.
advantage.
that's fine. I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay, awesome. He ties it tight around your waist and you hold tight. Who's going first?
Oh, fuck.
I'll go first.
Okay. Awesome.
Don't try.
Are you trying to like monkey bar it and like swing across?
So this is just with my arms, right?
Yeah, I think that's the smartest move. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
using your leg is a good idea right now.
Yeah, so I'm still a strong guy. I've got, I'm proficient in athletics. So I'm going to try and just with my arms,
You're just
grab. Yeah.
like I said. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, monkey bar it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, just go ahead and roll athletics.
All right. Here we go. See you on the other side.
Yeah.
15.
15. Okay. You are swinging towards the middle, hand over hand, very, very focused and just like defined movements to make sure you get across. And you feel a little tiny bit of slack as I need Narissa and Marco to roll athletics to keep the rope taut.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, it's a good thing that these kids and everyone else is happening on the other side without that advantage. Okay, and the rope tightens back up again, and you go ahead and make yourself across and kind of swing your body over the broken bridge and kind of crawl your way to safety.
Big brain.
Very.
All right, Kane, now you.
Hey, now we have an athletic gentleman.
Yeah.
I can go help Marco as well. I mean, you
Yeah,
can't.
that
get-
is true. Now Airsid can hold the other side.
Ersa, do you want to roll the holding the rope with advantage from now on?
I mean, this is kind of meta, but like, how strong is Marco?
Go ahead and roll
Marco.
investigation.
Marco, how tough are you?
Welcome to the Southeast.
I'm strong, but this rope is kind of hard when I'm holding so much body weight.
I rolled a 7 on investigation.
Is that a
so I
diss
don't
on
know.
Airsid?
He just Airsid's kind of a big guy. You rolled a 7. I don't know, man. He looks as strong as the next guy.
All right, I'll let him do it. I guess I'll stand by the edge
Okay.
just in case someone needs a hand up.
Okay. Awesome. Kane.
Can I use my healing surge again?
Yeah, go ahead.
I only used one. I feel like I'm gonna fall.
Don't fall off the rope.
Pepping myself.
Wait. No, I think you have to finish a long rest.
Before you can use it again.
Yeah, either a long or a short rest, but there's a rest in between.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Don't fall off this rope. You didn't die from the dragon. This would be
This would
be embarrassing.
rather.
Anticlimactic.
Orrin, just if you do die, we'll say the dragon got you. That's a much cooler way to
This
die.
is a dire situation, so not to put too many ideas in your head, but you do have an acrobatic stat as well.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, that's what I was gonna do.
Okay.
Was tightrope it.
Okay, nice. This will be cool. Okay, so as they see you trying to like get on top of the rope, I need Narissa and Marco to roll athletics to keep the rope taut before he even gets on.
Oh shit.
12.
12. Okay. Okay, looking good. The rope seems taut enough, like you can get on, and like on your end, there's a little bit of give, but you can stand on it.
Fuck yeah. 21.
You're poisoned.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm just
You can just simply do it again.
just do it again.
Not that hard.
And you take your first step and begin to walk, stepping across the rope. You see the cavern unveiling underneath you, and there's a lot of missing cavern now. It's like a straight shot into the river.
Oh, that's good.
Also add to this roll my inspiration that the
Oh, that pun. Gonna save your life.
D6, yeah?
No, that's just a re-roll of a d20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do I get to choose either?
Yeah.
I feel like this is pretty good, but I'll do it anyway.
Dang. You're gonna use it? I'm not gonna stop you.
I want to make sure I don't fall.
Wait, hold up. If you roll this and it's lower though, you're not gonna. You can't choose.
That's what I just asked you.
Oh,
did ask
I
if you
thought
could
you meant like
choose.
between like the 21 and the other one.
Okay, so if I take my inspiration roll, it has to be this roll.
I'm
All right, you know what? I rolled a 15.
15.
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
Without the inspiration.
Without the inspiration, step by step, you cross along this tightrope. Narissa holding on for dear life. You feel it just. It's almost like walking, not on a floor, but like this is like a strict wire you're on, and you look down and you see the chasm underneath you, and you're like, that's a good 40, 50 feet. Like if I fall, I die. I don't even care if I'm under the water.
Down, you fucking idiot.
And like the voices around you like come in this cacophony, and that they're all loud and muffled at once as you begin to see black around the edges of your eyes. You can feel the poison coursing through your veins as you begin to wobble and shift, and you take that next step and find yourself comfortably crossing the bridge.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I take his hand as he reaches the other side.
I made it. I'm done. I'm done doing stuff like this.
Yeah, I just untie the rope.
He retires.
I flick the rest over, and then I'll just walk back and then jump over.
Make an athletics check just to make sure we get you a good one.
21.
21. Okay, and you rush back. You hear her feet doof 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 running across the dirt, and she just, and it's monumental as she just completely clears this like Michael Jordan taking a dunk and lands right on the end 3-point landing. You guys are all safe on the other side.
Oh my god.
Okay, so before we go on, I need to confirm what was it that you guys took from that small hoard, as you might say. I know you took the hourglass. I know you guys took the gems. Did anyone try to take the pictures out of the frames or anything?
Fuck.
No.
I certainly did not.
Okay, awesome. That's all you guys took.
Too. God damn it. Fuck.
I didn't think about taking it out of the frame. We'll have to do that.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
All
She
right.
said portable wall paintings. Huh?
I mean, that's what they are.
Yeah, she does.
That's what a painting is.
Yeah.
And you
Well, you
guys
can
come,
move it around.
and Marco's just like, we need to go. Come on, children.
Yes. And Orrin, like, ushers kids out, but is also just moving.
All right. And you guys make your way up to the top of Moore's Well. And outside, hold up, I don't want this. We'll go back to the spooky woogie. Because there's a dragon outside.
Right. Can't forget about that.
No, I think it'd be hard to.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are we?
Sorry.
Huh? Yeah, why did you do that? What made you think that was a good idea?
The temptation of
I like-
touching the orb.
I like to steal stuff, man.
That's fair. And you guys go out, and it's like the mist and the fog is thick, and you see the two like hillish mountains that are behind the village of Orrin, that you walked through to get to Moore's Well in the first place. And with what little you can see, it looks like Orrin is still there.
That's good news.
Marco is just like running, and he's like carrying Joshua, and Joshua's just crying. He doesn't know what's going on. These kids are trying their best to keep up. As you guys push further into the town of the village of Orrin, and you look around and you see like a lot of bodies.
Oh, fuck.
They're just walking around in the mist. You hear screams and like there's fire coming out of some of the homes and such. People are trying to rush out of the gates, and you see a couple of people on like roofs, and like a couple of the messengers are like trying to heal wounded. And you look up, and at the top of Moore's Well, you just see a large, just drooping, just evil figure of this draconic silhouette looking down on the town.
I'm trying so hard not to vomit.
Well, we really fucked up, didn't we?
Sure enough.
And Marco rushes past, and like the last thing he says is, "This isn't your fault."
I kind of grab him. I'm like, get everybody out of here. Now, everybody leaves.
Yeah, we need
I
to
see-
get your things and get out of here.
If we see you again, we do, but I hope you understand.
And he nods and rushes by.
Now, okay, now seeing it out in broad daylight like this.
There's still a lot of mist, so it's like
Okay.
a cloudy day almost.
Okay.
Actually, let me play with some while you talk.
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear myself for a moment. So seeing, I see well enough to see this. How big is it? You said like 15 feet in relation to its head.
Yes, this creature, gosh, I mean, it is a huge creature, so its whole body.
I thought that was gargantuan, like at that size. But sorry, go on.
I mean, it just depends.
big.
Yeah, it's a big creature. But you would surmise maybe overall like 30 cubic feet. I think that sounds right. Maybe I'm using the word cubic wrong.
Like the dragon is 30?
Yes.
Okay.
Like
so
just like a cubic space that it would have.
how
Yes.
many knees is it? That's the only way she would think. How many hers?
How tall is Narissa?
She's like 5'8".
She's like 5'8". We'll just go ahead and call that 6, just for ease. To get from its feet to its head, probably 4, maybe 4.5 Narissas.
Pretty big.
That's.
Oh, God.
I was hoping for a wormling, but no such luck.
And you guys
How do
go out,
we-
and the whole town is like rushing around.
Are we going?
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Are we leaving?
We are.
Orrin like sits there, proverbially drooling for a second, but yes, we're leaving, and he's as surreptitiously as possible trying to like whether that means like dipping behind buildings to avoid its line of sight, just all that. Like he just.
Are you guys trying to like stealth away? You guys trying to avoid the dragon?
No, I'm running.
Oh, you're stealthing?
I'll stealth like.
Okay, roll stealth.
I think
Ersid,
I'm
what
just-
are you doing in your precarious position?
So let me understand this picture. So the people of Orrin are scrambling and terrified because they see a dragon.
I mean, it did just bust up out of the mountain and it's perching over their village.
But as far as I can tell, there's no physical danger at the moment. The dragon is just perching.
You see that there are a reasonable amount of like people in this village, more than you thought Orrin normally held. And some of these, like their huts and are like on fire.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I don't think I'm very fast right now, so I'm gonna stealth.
Okay, so Uda and Ersid, go ahead and give me your stealth rolls.
I got a nat 20.
Okay, cool.
And by the way, I know like I've been rolling like a beast recently. Like they're legit.
I trust you. I can see your dice.
It's so nuts.
You guys have been rolling well. I'm not going to call you out on anything.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I wasn't rolling well at first.
Yeah,
So.
I just feel suspicious of myself having watched it happen.
You got weighted dice.
Right.
Okay, what was your roll, Ersid?
12.
12. All right, looking good. and you guys are trying to creep around like the rock formations behind some of these houses as you go. You guys are just rushing around, not through the village.
God. Are there any carts anywhere? that
Yeah,
I
there's
can
only like
see?
2 donkeys, right? There's really
Yeah,
not
there's
a way to make a
Marco.
fast
Just
getaway.
Marco.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say
I already made clear with Marco that we can just go, so
Yeah, I mean, where are we going? To Burnwell? Like, we're gonna huff it on foot?
Well, are you guys planning or like what's going on? Because if you guys are stealthing and they're not, they're moving reasonably faster than you. And so
I think I'm just getting out of Orrin to a safe distance
like that's-
away.
That's Uren's.
and are you
priorities.
guys is anyone going through Orrin or are you guys all going around?
I'll just go around.
Going around.
You guys are all going around. Okay, awesome. You keep shaking your head.
I'm just. They should know, but I don't want to run in there because something else fucked up is gonna happen.
Wait, who should know?
The people of Orrin, they should know that I fucking gave their land away to a dragon.
I think they're under the impression. Yeah.
I guess that's fair.
I see that happen. It's like, nope, nothing I own.
So are
belongs
you
to me
going
anymore.
around as well?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are running around Orrin, Ersid, you guys are taking your sweet time trying to dash between rocks, and you start to hear like the clashing of like swords and blades inside Orrin.
I knew it.
yeah.
I knew it.
And
I
there's
knew
like
it.
like this tribal screeching and like you can just hear people like yelling and shit. And you guys make it around to the front, like near the gates. And you're pushing away, and you hear just this deep, like screechy kind of voice. Well. I see you all like to run.
Oh my god! Go away!
Fucking Simba.
There's a dragon behind you, you fucking wanker.
Oh, I see the dragon, and I see cowards. I see bandits just like myself, and you see this large, just burly, orcish man
Yeah,
bust up out of the mist, and you see the fog just clear around him. His skin is like green and almost molted, and on his face he has war paint shaped like a skull in white. And he stands and he has a very large great axe, and he throws it on the ground. Today, you will run. But just know, the Raskavan will be busy chasing you.
Oh my god.
So, if we ever see you again, best believe we see you as kindred spirits.
it will be your head on a pike.
I'm okay. I was gonna say I'm not here.
Yeah, you're not here.
And he kind of like crouches down, and even when he crouches down, this guy's almost the same size as you. You can tell being like 10, 15 feet away. And he points at you. You look strong. You think you can put my head on a pike?
I pull my mask off.
Oh shit.
Wow. And this is the first time you guys are all seeing this. Go ahead and describe yourself.
Who else? Is everyone saying it? Are we all
Everyone's there.
Okay.
Like in this time, I'm sure like Uden and Ersid are probably closer to here, so they have a clearer shot than Kane does.
Okay. Pulls it off. You see, she's got the golden eyes. You only see like the blue blunt bangs. Tan skin that goes into like an ombre kind of green scales around the top. Full blue lips with like this, it almost looks like the mouth comes up, like past the jaw, but when she talks, it doesn't open. She has fangs.
It's like a Joker smile. Kind
Yeah,
of
it kind of looks like that,
Right.
like a snake's mouth, but it doesn't actually open all the way.
I see.
You on
is
tea.
is he afraid now? Is he feared?
Just let it's cool. It's cool. You'll understand in his response. And he like gets up and he grabs his great axe and begins to beat on his chest. You alone takes on Sinbo, the Vile. And he points his great axe at you.
Next time I see you,
Now, or the rest of the Raskavan. And he raises his hand, and like you start to hear, woo, and they start like cheering and like racing, and like a couple of them start like coming out. Do you want to live? Do you want your friends to live? Then show me your strength.
Don't do it.
And I'll see you guys next time under the Dreamer's Flame. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for joining us, and have a wonderful night. Oh, hey, and I think Stone has an announcement for us.
Hey everybody, I'm Stone. We're gonna raid Cheese Whiz tonight. He's one of my favorite streamers. He's doing Elden Ring. As we know, Elden Ring is hot. And please pop in, say hi, and represent. Thanks.
All right, see you guys there. Have a wonderful night.